Conversations with King. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Sound effects. Shout out to sound effects. What's up, guys?
What's
Today,
going
I
on?
don't know who Coach to combo is. I don't know who that is. If I don't know who it is, I can't bring you up. Can you type what you are on the private chat, brother? I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, I want to say thank you. Um, Thank you to this brother who I just met, Mostly Money TV. He's in Colombia. He sent us some peaceful offerings to our page. I want to say thank you for that. Once again, Coach to Combo, would you mind telling me who you are in a private chat? Or I want to have to remove you because it's a serious topic today. It's a very serious topic. Thank you.
One of that's not a 4,000 American dollars. 40,000. That's
Oh, the last he said the last stream's not working on YouTube. It is working because everybody's up. Thank you. Everybody's on it. They have the chat right there. Thank you.
what's going on,
I
everybody.
appreciate you, Coach. All right. So with that being
One,
said,
two, three, kid.
shout out to Sheree, shout out to Shannon, shout out to On the Block with Jen. I want everybody to be ready for tonight. Tonight is not going to be an epic night. Tell people to come in the room. You know how we do. We get 60, 70, 80 people to come in. You might not get that for E Black, but he wanted this. He wanted me to mention his name. And I just hope that this is the last time that me and him have a conversation. Because people hear what they want to hear and they say what they want to say. But if you told I said E Black, go and do your thing, he admitted he left. I never kicked him out. Um, I don't mind him talking about everything. He has some funny jokes. He said oh, by the way, here's the sponsors. Remember, I'm one of the first people to ever get sponsored. The second was Mr. O before we got monetized. I want to say shout out to the Ripple Boost. Please go and support. 50% discount on the bottom.
I
Thank you
just
so
ordered
much.
that. I just ordered that one. That
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that one. Then we want to say shout out to Love and Life Through the Eyes of Travel. It's my book on Kindle, Apple iBooks, Book Baby, and Amazon. Please go and get it. Love and Life Through the Eyes of Travel is the Bible of romance and the Rosetta Stone of relationships. Go and get that. Also, we're going to talk about people joining the members only King's Court $10. Support. Um, and then last but not least, let's talk about the merchandise. Conversation with King merchandise. This is Colombia. This is not this is not the merchandise. So just to chop off, he said that he ordered my when. Oh, thank you again for giving me another off. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. Um, every little raindrops make an ocean, brother. So I want to say one thing. This man he made a dope trailer dissing me. I shot it out because I wanted to see what he's gonna say. He said he wasn't gonna talk about me anymore. It's Christmas. He has a beautiful family. He should be spending time with his family. He should be spending time with his family. I wish I had a family to spend time with, an immediate family, wife and children. But he chose to drop the Christmas massacre.
one. I
He
saw that. I
he
didn't know that.
he chose to drop the Christmas massacre when you could be using that time to bond with your family. You see, people, now I have to get real. The reason why we're having a Christmas therapy session for E Black is because E Black clearly has mental health issues. If you have a beautiful family like he does, why are you wasting time talking about me? I have nothing but free time on my hands to create things, to dismantle your brand and talk about who you really are as a person. But I'm not going to do that right now, but I will. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to address your mental health issue. You are still in competition with everybody that you have been working with. You have people that you know saying FKWK. These are the same people that asked to work with me in the beginning. And the same people that told me not to switch up. But these are the same people that joined my Facebook group. They came on my page. These are the same people that align themselves with people I helped. Hanifa came on your page and said something very smart. She said, no matter what happened or what you went through, you gained by being with me. Please respect the fact you gained more from me in those weeks than you gained from the Lapeef show in months. Please respect the fact that you learned more from me than you learned from Lapeef show in months. And I'm not trying to diss that show. I don't want no issue with them because I know who I am. E Black, you don't want problems with me. I will make your earth shake. I'm going to humble myself and just talk about you today and leave you alone for the rest of my life. There's people dying in Ethiopia. There's people dying in Brooklyn. And I'm worried about E Black. There's people starving in countries. There's people going through real, but I'm worried about E Black. So today I'm going to give you a little bit of what you want. And I'm going to let you know at the end of the day, you are not on my level. Not academically, not physically, not life-wise, and not spiritually. Spiritually, you are a Christian. You proclaim to be a Christian. This is why I have issues with Christians. Ones that are not open-minded and that become Christians when it's convenient. When you hurt people, you do something to somebody, you want to run back to Jesus and pray, ask for forgiveness. Why didn't you take the initial steps to say, I'm not going to offend this person at all? I get it. You're human. I get it. But I never talked about your wife or your children. Darrell did. And you didn't do nothing about it. You didn't do nothing about it. But what you chose to do is talk about his children and talk about allegedly that this man slept with a woman that I offended on his garden. That's what you said. You talked about a woman that I slept with in the garden. I don't even talk to you on that level. I never talked to you on no level about that. You said, I said it on the video. Show me the video that I mentioned that I slept with a woman. I'm a gentleman. I don't talk about who I sleep with, who I kiss, who I'm with. You're not in my inner circle. You never were in my inner circle. You were the person that I had in my channel because we felt bad that you were getting treated like a drunk on that last channel. And you know that. And you know that. You are the person that called me and said, yo, give me a chance. I'm an actor. I want to be on your page. I can add value. And I said, come on, brother. You don't have to even do that. You could come. You had a dirty white beer shirt. You were smoking Newports, smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes. Instead of buying my hoodie that you said was itchy and you couldn't put your hands through. Remember you said that, right? You should have bought Ripple. You got to quit the smoking. That's not a good look.
Unplayable.
You asked me, you talking about a vendor that everybody uses. If they don't use Shop, they use Bonafire. And it's a third-party vendor. So what happens is they sent you a bad product. It's because you have bad karma. Your energy is off. You're still thinking about me. You're hurt that I didn't protect you. You're hurt that I didn't tell Darryl to stop talking about your wife and your children. That's none of my business. My business since day one was to get me and everybody that messes with my channel monetized. I don't want any harm to your wife or your children, but I don't care what people are saying about your wife and your children because you're their protector. You're their provider. I have to provide and protect for my friends, my families. And my family they need money. You are not my responsibility, E Black. You never been my responsibility, E Black. So this is what happens when I help somebody out in their mind that thinks that they're better than me. They think that they're greater than me. How are you better than me? How are you better than me when you talk about me having sex with another woman? Do you know how that woman feels? What you gonna do? You're gonna go back and pray to Jesus and to ask for forgiveness? That's what you're gonna do? Then you're gonna go back and do it again to ask for forgiveness? Then you're gonna affirm me again and ask for forgiveness. This is what you're gonna do? Because it doesn't make sense to me that you would waste your beautiful Christmas day to talk about me. You wanted subscribers, man. You wanted views, and that's the highest views you ever got. The highest views you ever got was me putting you on a pre-show before my show. And I did that because I wanted you to win. But this is how you treat me. So you want to go back to a place where they didn't care about you. You was the 7th caller. It's sad. It's really sad, man. Like, it's like, what do I do with you? Like, why do you hate me for? All I did was try to help you. Why do you hate me? Oh, let me guess. You want to be the only cute dark-skinned person in the crew. That's what you want to be? Why do you hate me? Because I still have an open window to be with the woman I want to be with. I never talked about your wife and your children, but let me say something to you. Your wife should be ashamed of you. Why she should be ashamed of you? Because I don't care what Darryl ever said about her. You openly said that Amber Rose is your dream girl. If I had a wife, that's my dream girl.
With the forehead tattoo?
If I had a wife, that's my dream girl.
Ooh. Ouch.
I would never, ever disrespect my wife like that. So let's be honest. No matter what Darryl said, and I don't condone that, and you know that, you disrespected her more than he would ever disrespect her. Here's a question for you, stupid. If someone asks you who's the prettiest girl in the world, say your wife name, dummy. Clown. It could never be fuck KWK. And to everybody that said that and post that, it's up. You come on this page, I'm blocking you. Because I made all y'all, to be honest. You made your trailers for me, and guess what? Your shit was ass, Danique Anthony. That's why I got Terry to do the trailers and the thumbnails. Why you know? Why have you noticed I never posted any of them up, and I did it because I was born one time. But then you're gonna put KWK, you're bugging, Danique. I'm calling everybody out. Whoever comes on this garden I created for everybody. It says FKWK, it's going to be up and it's stuck. Aisha Smith. I see everything. The green vegan. Stay over there. I promise you. Don't come over here. You're getting blocked. Make a new account. Do something else. I don't want you around me. Because I never did nothing to y'all.
There you go.
He could do whatever he wants. He wants attention. He wants attention. You said you should be ashamed of yourself. And when I asked you to name who I slept with, you said I said it. I said say it. Because it's a legal thing. That's not gentleman. I never talked about your wife. The only thing I ever said about your wife, which is what you said right now, you said another woman is your dream woman. That's disrespectful. Go and get your dream woman then. You're an opportunist. You gave me super chats. You gave me bought merchandise. You came every day to help me. But as soon because I chose Darrell over you, you got mad. And then you made fun of Darrell and said, Darrell, that's why your page got took and you can't catch up. Let me tell you something. That man worked hard for his monetization. And for you to be a Christian and make fun of that, don't be surprised as your Lord takes something away from you that you worked hard for. God doesn't just work for you, E Black. He works for everybody. Your God is not bigger than anybody else, God. And you're going to find out one day who God really is.
I want to say something on
Well,
that.
let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to show, you don't want me to let you know who God really is. I don't worship a white God. I don't worship a white Jesus. I don't worship anything that was used to enslave my people. I don't worship anything that was used to pacify my people. I don't know who you worship. I don't want any issues with you. But leave people out of this, brother. Because we're not the same. I never doubted you. I could see through you. I could see that you're a dirty, crusty dude, and you were homeless, and you did certain things. You have an addiction problem. I see that. I see that you went through a lot of shit in your life, and you're not afraid to fight. I know you're a scrapper, but we are different. Whatever you went through, I went through 10 times. And the crazy, I chose it. You didn't have a choice. I came for good parents. I chose the struggle. I embraced this. E Black, please leave me and other people around me alone. You said it, you made several videos and you took it down. And then you do things like post pictures of me and you and Chef, this and this. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you mad because I chose Darrell? Why are you mad why are you mad when Anton came yesterday and Anton told me either you let Darrell go or I'm leaving? I kept quiet and Darrell stayed. Why hasn't Anton come to your page, E Black? Darrell, why hasn't Anton, and Chicago's your friend, why hasn't Anton came to your page to support you, stupid?
You know what?
Do you mean begins?
Me and
Huh?
Do you mean begins the massacre beings?
Yeah.
I don't listen.
Yeah.
Why hasn't Anton come to your page, E Black?
Bro, his page boring.
Because you're not a factor, E Black. You're not a factor in the YouTube world. You're not a factor in the Black YouTube world. You're not a factor in anybody's world, but you're a factor in this show today. You're a factor because I made you a factor. You're a factor because I made you a factor. E Black, I made you a factor. God made you. I made you on YouTube. Never forget that, E Black. And why I say I made you is because at the end of the day, you're still talking about somebody that's not bothering you. If I crack a little joke here, crack a little joke. If I crack a joke on Chef, let Chef defend himself. But you, my friend, leave people out of it. You ain't like nobody talking about your wife, your children. But you have to talk about the people I sleep with. If I had a beautiful wife and I had a beautiful children, I would be reading my child a bedtime story, and I'll read a bedtime story to make sure she goes to sleep, and I'll be getting ready to make love to my wife. You should feel ashamed of yourself, E Black. You spent 40,000, 30,000, 2,000, 5,000 on your equipment, and I have a webcam. I have a webcam. If I put it in water, it dissolves. That's how cheap my webcam is. It will dissolve in water. And I have more fucking subscribers than you. And what you fail to realize, and what everybody could say, you can hate me all you want, E Black. I have helped more people than you on YouTube and in my community, black man, black military man, militant man. I give back to my community. Talk about that. Talk about the fact that since I've been on here, I'm the only one that promotes that women have their shows and get their viewpoints out. I'm the one that try to squash the beef between Juana and Anton. I'm the one that try to make sure that people get their point across. I did that. What did you do? What did you do? I have footage of people saying they thought you were a stuttering dummy until you got on my page. I show love to you. I said, thank you for supporting me. But you talked up, you said FKWK, and you're a part of KWK. I don't deal with fake people. I saw everybody that said FKWK, you know not to come. You better not ever show your face on the chat. Because I show nothing but niceness to you. People don't want to follow me because I don't want to post up there. They made Ripple commercials for me. I don't want to post it up. It's not fly.
Ripple wrote back on my post. They said the effort, the presentation that I put into
This is what I'm saying, but I don't hate.
Instagram
What I said to you, oh, I said, write them, put your name on it, write them.
Yeah, I'm talking to them. Me and them talking. They good. They love what I did.
This is what I'm saying. I don't hate. If Jen was to go and write something to E Black, it'd be cool. And I'm not gonna block E Black. I'm E Black. I'm not gonna block you, E Black. E Black, I only did this because you did what you did. I wasn't gonna respond to you. But do me a favor. Be great, E Black. You're not happy with your life. The same thing I told Chef, and I wasn't trying to disrespect Chef. Chef wants to do this full time, but he took his job because his job pays. That's all I said.
Ooh,
I'm saying to you, E Black.
Tristan.
E Black, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this, E Black. You let a man up on your stage that called your wife ugly. We're not the same people. We're not. I love my wife if I had a wife. I would love my children. Thank you, Shannon. Dear all husbands, my lady is the best lady possible. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're a dummy. Alcoholism, drugs, fried your fucking brain for you to think you could go against a giant like me. I was a giant before fucking YouTube, you clown. Are you fucking stupid? You know who I am in real life? I wake up to women that I find attractive. And any woman I didn't find attractive, they couldn't come back. I wake up to women that I find attractive. I wake up to women that when they walk away from me, I am grateful to God. I am not you. You are not happy with your life. You chose that life. I didn't choose that life. You chose her. I didn't choose her. I would choose somebody that I'm happy with. Don't do that to that woman. I don't care if she paid a couple of Verizon bills and got you on your feet. Don't do that to her. No, we not good. Come on, Devon, don't do that. That's not nice. But listen, don't do that to her. That woman loves you. That woman loves you. I never claimed to be a guy that would have high morals. I came here and I said, I want to get monetized. I wanted to get monetized. I'm here for the money. Because I know my purpose. My purpose is to get rich and help those who can't help themselves. That's my purpose. I wake up to women I find attractive. That is my new hoodie. Terry, please make that hoodie. How isn't your wife your dream girl? Why is Amber Rose your dream girl? She just look nothing like your wife. And I'm not talking about that lady. I don't know that lady. I don't want to disrespect her. You disrespected her by coming at a giant. You could never, ever survive what I survived. I'm not chemically dependent on nothing. I'm sober every fucking time I'm talking to you. Are you stupid? All that fly talk. All that fly talk. And you know for a fact you are not happy. Because whatever you type, whatever you say, you got to go back to a woman you don't find attractive. That's how your day ends and how it begins. I wake up to the sun and orchids. You wake up to a woman you don't find attractive. You go to sleep with a woman you don't find attractive. Don't do that to that lady. Don't do that to that lady. That's the mother of your child. Love her. Love her like she's like Amber Rose. Make love to her like she's the prettiest woman in the world. Not because you're in bondage. I wake up to the sun. I wake up to Belgian waffles and turkey sausage. I do not wake up to a woman I do not find attractive. We're different.
What he talking about? Let it go.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Christian.
He did the
thing. Let me tell you something, Christian. And no disrespect to God, because today I prayed after I talked to my father, and he told me my purpose on this world.
I don't understand. Let it go.
And I talked to my and I want to say something to you. And Christian followers that follow me, please, Christian followers, don't think I'm dissing you. No matter how many times you pray to your Jesus, E Black, you will never find your wife attractive. You love her because of what she did for you. You don't love her because she's pretty to you. She's not an ugly person. I never said she was ugly. I never said she was anything. I don't know her. Everybody, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
That's
but you clearly said your dream girl is Amber Rose. And she looks nothing like your wife. Ask me who my dream girl is. And I could show you 3 girls I dated that looks like them. Even the one that you insinuated that I slept with, say it. She's fucking fire. The one you think I slept with, she's fire. You could never even stand next to her in the broad daylight. She wouldn't even talk to you. Dissing people because they're not black women. I know what you said about Gen Mamas. You know, E Black, I'm sorry, man. I just want to say to you, when you wake up in the morning and you turn around and you realize that your life is in shambles because you're not with the woman that you want to be with, and I want you to know that you're a piece of shit. You're a scum. You wasted that woman's life because she knows that you don't find her attractive. And that's the worst thing to make a woman feel. When a woman that loves you and dedicated her life to you, gave you children from her womb, knows that you don't find her attractive, she feels like shit. That's why you couldn't defend her, because you actually agree with Daryl. No matter what, if you beat up Daryl, you step on Daryl, it's not going to change the fact you got to wake up a woman you don't find attractive. Like, that's what I don't get. You're not hitting the core issue. And the funny thing, E Black, you're not an ugly guy. You're not an ugly guy. You might look a little bit dusty, but you're not an ugly guy. You smoke cigarettes, but you're not an ugly guy. And you're not a dumb guy either. And you did donate to my thing, so you mean you have some type of money going on, right? You have skills that you can make money with. But why can't you get the woman that you want?
Hit the like button.
Why can't you get the woman that you want? I didn't want to use this channel to talk about you like this. But you left me no choice. See, you're the type of person that makes the best out of situations. I'm the type of person that creates my situation. If anybody asks you who's the prettiest woman in the world next time, E Black, say my wife. And don't mind if they laugh anything, because the women are going to respect you. But men are going to know that's who he was. That's who he got before he got money. We understand. I'm never talking about your wife. She's not ugly to me. I don't like the jokes Darrell says. She's a pretty woman, but you don't find her attractive. I'm saying that. You know you don't find her attractive. You know that. Because before we started the shows, a couple of shows, when the green vegan came in and that other girl you brought to my show, what's the name, the MILF, whatever, you was like, oh, they bad. They look good. Damn, I wish the green vegan, oh my God, man, if she lived in Bay Area with me, she was born in the same place. I can't play no games. If she was single, you would have went after her. But at some point in your life, you didn't have the confidence to get her back then. So you settled. You settled like Christianity settled in Africa and took out people from our villages. You settled. Like when someone doesn't have enough evidence to go in a case, so they settle. You take what you get. I take what I demand. I will shake your fucking earth, E Black. Do not play with me. Do not play with me. I don't want no problems with you. I will leave you alone after today, but stop playing with me. What you need to do is go back and pray and ask Jesus Christ for strength to motherfucking get out of the situation you don't want to be in. You do not find the lady you married attractive. Don't worry about what Darrell thinks. Don't worry about what I think. Don't worry about the world thinks. Go to her right now, give her a kiss and say, baby, you are the prettiest woman in the world, before you take a shot. Bring her today. Bring her on your show and say she's the prettiest woman in the world and kiss her. You can't do that. One thing I gotta give respect to fucking. First of all, shout out to I know Darrell don't get mad at me, but shout out to Anton because he did apologize to Juana yesterday at his show. He did apologize. I have it on footage.
I saw it.
And also, one thing about Anton, he brings his wife everywhere with him.
Give him that credit. He do.
I don't see you frolicking in the forest with your wife holding hands, E Black. I don't see you hop scotching through Texas holding your hands, E Black. Last thing I want to say. Without further ado, this is what I do. I make sure everybody on my side is taken care of. And we don't hold punches from either one of us. Well, I know you want to talk to me. I know you're mad at me, but you know I love you, and I don't care what you say. You still family forever and ever, always.
King, you want to go subscribers only in the chat since they won't get them likes up?
Yeah, we're gonna go subscribers only because y'all don't get the likes up. Thank you, brother. Thank you for always looking out for me. Hold on, let me do this real quick because they playing with us. Where we at? Hold on. Let me do subscribers real quick because they're not understanding that this is a real show. This is a real show.
I don't understand him trying to say hold up and let shit go when he did a whole massacre and brought your name up.
I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter.
Get the response, man.
Listen, let me show you something that's funny though. Hold on. Let me get this real quick.
He tried to say this stuff earlier too. King said behind closed doors he don't want Daryl on the show, bro. Nothing you say hold weight. I don't give a fuck what you say.
He could say whatever, show it to me, and guess what? I proved it. He don't know the conversations we had behind closed doors. He don't know that every time something happens, I make sure I'm not leaving Daryl's side. Period. He don't know that, and it's cool.
It's cool. Yesterday in front of Anton, the biggest nemesis.
I'm not doing that. Anton got the numbers up yesterday. Where's my shit so I could put the subscribers?
Daryl, you ran them out for. I got to come up. I ain't get none. You ran.
Where's my shit though? I need my
Like Daryl, save you some.
Ain't want no smoke, bro. You see my numbers going up. My channel been up for less than 5 days. I'm at 5,000.
Hef want all the smoke with Anton.
Yeah. And E Black been up for I don't know how many months or years now. He had 18,000. Mr. O, I showed you my analytics. How long you think it's gonna take me to get to 18,000?
A day, the way you work. The hardest working man in the YouTube streets.
No, I don't understand why at the end of the day you can't play with somebody like me because I'm going to hit you at your core. I'm going to say something that you can't escape.
If you don't
no matter if you become monetized, E Black, no matter if you surpass me, no matter whatever you say, you do not find the woman that you marry attractive. Don't worry about Darrell. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about Mr. O. This is an absolute fact because you said Amber Rose.
If you're going to say that he don't find attractive and all that, like you can't say beauty's in the eye of the beholder because beauty got a definition. A combination of qualities such as shape, color, or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially the sight. Beauty has a definition. Like you can't be passive on that. It has a definition.
That's what I said. He doesn't find his wife attractive, meaning that he probably married her because he clearly says that woman was there for him, right?
They love ain't based on beauty.
If I don't know what it is. I don't know what his love is based on, but I do know at the end of the day, he gotta tread lightly with me. He gotta tread lightly with me because he don't find her attractive. He knows that. That's why I haven't got married because I don't want to ever wake up and someone asks me a question. Do you find? Is your wife the prettiest woman in your life?
I want to say shout out to E Black. My first time coming on your platform. E Black co-signed for me to come up.
Right.
So I appreciate that. But I don't understand if you're gonna pillow talk and get in the kitchen with the women and bitch, then you gotta take what come with it. You
I
gotta
mean, E
let a
Black
man
was wearing
respond.
a king hoodie and everything. You might as well just come up and say your piece, bro. Just say what you gotta say.
He didn't like it. He didn't like it, and he blamed me for it when that's a vendor. Instead of being a real man, say, "Yo, I don't like it." You had that hoodie way before. You ordered it way before anybody. You got
Right.
it. You got it, and that's the same vendor your man uses.
And also, man, like this is the thing. No, everybody in these YouTube streets knows E Black's image was bad prior to you King coming, and if you want to give you credit for the creation, you at least got to give King the credit for rehabilitating your image, because your image was bad. Those people used to make you look like a drunk. They always clowned you. They never respected a word you said. And he gave you an opportunity without any obligation of long friendships to actually to do something. Here's the thing about men, and women need to know this. If there was 4 or 5 of us, man, and 2 of us had a disagreement, we would let those 2
When
men.
I hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, when I didn't want Daryl on the show.
That ain't.
Yeah, he's
When I
speaking
didn't, no,
all
no,
cap.
no. Listen, this is divide and conquer, but this is sad because you say you pro-black. We
It's never
getting
gonna
money
work.
over here. We making impact over here. Leave us alone. Be pro-black,
And
man.
that's my point. You didn't owe him to defend him. Even men in public, if 2 men got a problem, we let them men fight, and we don't let nobody get in the way. This is how men always handle it. If they got to get it in, let them fight. And you can't tell nobody how to defend they stance, man. He
You
can
know what's
stand his own
crazy?
ground.
You know
And
what's crazy?
Guapo's so
Oh,
mad because
What is his motivation from
Guapo,
coming at you, King, when
right,
there was the beef was between Daryl and you?
right.
hold on. I want to say something real
Listen,
quick too.
Guapo's
Hold
still
on.
mad, Daryl, because yo, Daryl, man. Everybody mad at me because I pick you.
I remember that day with Guapo
No,
was
no
trying to
cap,
Yo,
no
defend
cap.
him.
why they
'Cause
mad because I pick you?
I remember that day
before
behind
I
the
get into
scene.
that, Mr. O, believe it or not, bro, you know, I saw people like Anton and Courtney Michelle and E Black chats when he was dissing King. The lady attorney, Courtney, Anton, they always talking about how E Black went on their platform saying he'd give his wife everything, and they said they called him Mr. Rebuilder, right? They always making fun of him. They always talking about his marriage, etc., etc. That footage is still up there. The only thing you got to do is type in the lead attorney Lapeef, it pop right up. Pop right up. Coincidentally, in that same video, Anton also told Kay he hit her in the chest and beat E Black up and stump him down. That video is also right up. I'd be more than happy to share links. E Black was never concerned about protecting nobody. He always had picked a side. You get what I'm saying? That's why he was cool with hopping, over there and then, acting like he fucked with us. He never really fucked with us. He came over here, in my opinion, just like Chicago really did, to stir chaos.
Right.
He was never. I don't think he really fucked with me for a fact. I know he didn't really fuck with you, in my opinion, because now everything that, whether you told him that in private or not, if he really fucked with you, why he trying to say all this different stuff and try to divide and conquer? I pick my side. I die on that side. It is what it is. You're never gonna be able to get me to turn my back on King, just like I'm not turning my back on Jen. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you can cam up. You can talk about what you do in your community. Like I asked you a few weeks ago. What do E Black do in his community? That's what I want to know. What does this man does for his community, this Christian? Because I talked about mine. I told Mr. O and everybody how I worked at the Borgen Project, how we are a poverty combatant organization, right? A poverty combatant organization. How we met. I posted how I met with Senator Gary Peters. Where's E Black at? You know what I'm saying? I posted that. E Black still talking about, blah, 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 blah. I want E
What does he
Black to
mean by
cam
this,
up.
Daryl? What does he mean by this,
What
Daryl?
that mean though?
What does
Yeah.
that mean? So
No,
what?
Daryl, I
that's what I'm
working.
saying.
He
So what? That's your money.
networking, man.
When you do what
He
you want,
networking.
and guess what?
He networking with the big
And
platform.
guess what? Stupid. Most content creators, when they donate money, to a page with more subscribers is for people to get their name up there and get attention so people can follow their page.
Network.
It's marketing, dummy.
That's exactly what happened.
Y'all know Rush? Who's Rush? Oh, that's the officer one time that was talking crazy. I remember you was on Jen's show, right? Remember Rush? And I said, what did you do for your community? And you know what you said? I'm a police officer. And you know what I said to you? You get paid to serve your community. It's a difference. And I also said to you, Rush, that you calling me the N-word, you doing all this, that's corny because I never addressed you like that. So you know you're not going to come on the panel, right, Rush?
Let's address
you know that, right? You're right. You know that, Rush. So have a nice day, brother. Have a good evening. And Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. And have amazing Kwanzaa.
Respond to Tawana.
Oh, Tawana, what Tawana says? I'm not mad at you, King. I just feel like why emotions question. I'm not robotic. I have human feelings. That's why I don't want to be one. And I understand that. I just felt that he didn't deserve your tears because you are the mother. And I also felt that that he was laughing, but it doesn't matter anymore. He apologized, and that's all I wanted. And you have the ability to work with any network you want to. You always hear, you always do whatever you want over here, but they needed to put some respect in your name, and he did that yesterday. Anton man up yesterday and did that. Me and Anton would never see eye to eye, but he did you right because he understands you have people on your side ready to ride, especially Darrell. That's the honest truth. I was telling Darrell, don't jump out the window. Please don't jump out the window. But he's like, I'm going to jump out the window. And I'm glad he came yesterday, and that was your Christmas gift because at the end of the day, Wanda, let's be honest. You too big to be worrying about Anton. We trying to be the next Wendy Williams and open this shit. And I need Jen to be the next Joe Rogan. I need Darrell to be the next Charlemagne the God. I need Mr. O to be the next big who I could compare him to, Mr. O.
I like Norray and them over there.
Yeah, no, Mr. O. Who's Mr. O? Who's a person that Mr. O could be? Because he's bigger than Joe Buttons, in my opinion, and I like Joe Buttons, but who has? As a matter of fact, Mr. O don't have anybody we could compare him to. He's uncomparable. He's the man. Shout out to Textual Chatter. What's up, baby? I ended a long-standing beef between the mother and the father of Lapeef Show. Remember that. Remember that. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, kid. I appreciate you. You always show me love. Go and support Textual Chatter Show. It's dope. I'm not really a tech person, but it's something that made me understand tech a little bit better. Thank you very much. Shout out to Guapo. Oh, I can't shout out to Guapo. I blocked him. I can't shout out to Guapo. He can never. You know that's what I'm gonna do next year. I'm just gonna block people. I'm gonna block people.
Man, Guapo's so lame, bro. He talking about something. He played basketball, community college, 31. Where the fuck?
Wait, Wana. It's not an issue between me and you. My emotions are not for Anton. How do you claim to understand women? Don't understand that we have emotions. I'm not sure. I'm not a woman. I'm not. I just don't want you to look weak in front of everybody else. And I'm not the only person that said that. I'm not, and the other people that said it too were women.
Well,
I want to say, I said the perception looked like you were emotionally invested. That's all I said. I never said I felt that way. You could rewind the tape. But once again, we're going around the point. The point is the man apologized because I was brave enough to have him and you on the show. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted to admit that he didn't say that. And he asked a great question. He said, who said it? And I asked you, who said it? You didn't say who said it. Darrell said it, who said it, right? And at the end of the day, the whole point for him to apologize. So why are we worrying about the emotions and what I said? Let's keep it positive and progressive. I never say anything bad about you, Wana. I'm not a woman, but I wanted you to not show this man emotions because he was laughing. So I text you. That's all. I didn't want no harm. I don't want no issue with you. I even asked, does your husband felt that I handled right before you started crying? And you're a woman, you can cry. That's good. People understand that. I just didn't understand that. That's me. That's all. I don't want no beef with you.
Yeah. To
And
you know,
so when
to
you say
Tawana.
you can't, when y'all, how do y'all claim to understand? I don't. We're still learning. I will never understand a woman. It's a lifelong process. But I don't understand women, but I respect them. So can I get some credit for that?
One, I did say that it's important for you to live through your emotions as a woman because you are a woman and it's
You
real
did
to
say
you.
that. You did say
It's,
that.
it's real to you. So in order for you to get past it, you got to live through them. Otherwise, you'll just shelf them and they'll come back up later. So
And the one thing I would say to her defense is that's why yesterday I didn't want him to be able to even control the narrative because he didn't even let King like talk about why his wife might not have options. He just kicked people out. That's why I wanted to really go down the real conversation with him, but like everybody said, the moment I came on camera and started talking, he left. And one thing that everybody was saying yesterday with Tawana was that it was just an internet thing. That's not exactly true. They met in person. When that video happened in person. So she let him in her personal space and her personal life. And for somebody to come into that space and then create something that they plan to use against that person, that's extremely different from just insinuating stuff on the internet, which he also did. So I understand her emotions, because like she said, she thought they was brothers. They built something that people still go and she's still synonymous with that platform. So I get her emotions. Why, that's like if I backstabbed you, King, and not even because we haven't linked up in person and like and share a space like that. But if we did all of that and then I backstabbed you like that, well, yeah, I got a video or something like that, or you did it to me, I ain't gonna lie, I would be emotional about it. I'd be highly emotional. But that's because I understand Tawana. I understand that's how she felt. That's the only reason why I kept wanting to interject. And Anton's the kind of person that say, let's just have a conversation. When I tried to have a conversation, he kept threatening you. If I got to talk to him, I'm leaving. Bro, you know the four horsemen was over here when you got here. So it's like, well, at least two of us.
But what's funny thing is because Jen said, leave your emotions out of this. But when I say something, when Jen said earlier, this is honest truth, she said, leave your emotions out of this because we want to hear what he has to say. I wanted to hear what Anton had to say because I said it. You can look at it. I want to expose his lies.
No, yeah, I get you. I
I
get you,
want,
bro.
and then, but she's saying, um,
I think Miss Wanda should
I
come
don't, we
off
don't, but
camera.
the thing is, here's the number one thing, Tristan, you could go, I think Super Sly said the best. It was optics. I was concerned about the optics. They really had it, like Darrell said, they really, and Wanda, I'm posting everything Wanda's saying. They really had a personal relationship. But when you put it on the YouTube, it's about the optics. No one knows the behind the scenes but them, But it's over with. It's done. He apologized. It's over with, as far as I'm concerned. After it's out of my hands now, because I did Darrell, me did everything we did because we were the ones talking about him, and we didn't have no. I didn't have no receipts. I was talking about him.
Yeah, see that. Hold on, King. So that's the reason why in my opinion, yesterday he didn't want me to interject because I actually have a
I
list
didn't
of
have no
receipts
receipts,
right here. Yeah,
but I didn't have any of that.
right.
But I still said, "Yo, don't do that," but they squashed it, so we don't even have to talk about it no more.
Yeah. We can get back on E Black being a bum.
Yeah, let's get back on E. Let's get back on E Black because it's the last 128 people will ever hear ever from me again. So with that
Yeah.
being said, Tristan, what you had to say? I apologize for cutting you off. I apologize.
No, I think King, you and Darrell are saying the same thing, but King, you're not saying it how Miss Wanda can understand it. Like you're saying the optics, but Tawana's like, no, this was personal because it went outside of YouTube. And that's where she's trying to get that to you, and you're causing a disconnect because you're very anal when you read. So you're reading what she's saying, but you're like, no, is I'm talking about the optics, and she's like, I'm not talking about the optics.
Okay, okay,
So there's a
okay.
disconnect. That's all.
Yeah, but me, I'm more about the results. What do you want out the deal? She wanted an apology and she wanted this, but I get it. It was deeper than rap. And
Yeah. So
maybe that's something I have to learn.
yeah, I
Just like
think you guys should talk off camera about that. So
oh no
you
no
can.
no no she was gonna come. It's not a big
Yeah.
deal. It's not a big deal. She's an amazing person. I don't have no. I don't ever want to diss her. I'm never dissing her.
Oh no,
She
you know you're not. But it's just when a disconnect keeps growing, you get what I'm saying.
okay.
That's
But
all.
I get what y'all saying. She's expressing her emotions. I'm not saying she's wrong for expressing her emotions. I never said that. I just said at the end of the day, I wanted her to tell him like, "Fuck you. You don't mean nothing to me. You can't hurt me." That's all I wanted. Am I wrong for that, Tristan?
No, no, you're not wrong, and that's what you're saying. But Miss Tawana is Miss Tawana. She's gonna do it her way, and
Right.
not, or it wouldn't be authentic if it's not her, right?
Absolutely.
So she's like, I'm entitled to be emotional. You
Yeah.
two are not. That's all.
Oh yeah, but I never said she shouldn't be emotional.
The
No, no,
beautiful
no, no. You
thing,
did no. That's what I'm saying. You see the disconnect. You're not saying that,
Right.
but she's just saying how she feels like I'm emotional, and this how I come off, and that's why everybody loves her. I said, but it's just Darrell can explain it better because he knows her better. I
I'm
would
gonna
say.
say
No, no,
this
no,
like,
no, 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 no. Let's get back on E Black being a bum. Let's get back on that. Let's
well,
get back on the
Tawana
fact
need
that that
Tawana
King
do
brought E
need the
Black
attention
in.
too, though.
Yo, Darrell, you got $10 for some nuggets?
Oh yeah, you like the nugget joke, man? Hey, he brought that up all the time. My wife was giving me money for nuggets and all that different stuff. Look, bro.
You ain't
Truth
had
be
to drop
told,
the Y.
I've been down before too, but I don't like the fact that he tried to, like I was done with it, and then the whole Armani situation, man. But like, Lord have mercy, man. Like, I just think that he just real disconnected from his religion. I think that he disconnected from really reality and what it means to be a real man. Like King said, that was my ultimate thing that I used to always, realize every time he got on La Peef, they be talking about a woman and he never ever brought up his wife. And I thought that was crazy because most men do. Like King said, like Anton, for example. Anton would never go online saying that Amber Rose or any other woman is the woman of his dreams. He's gonna say Sharita every
It's a
single
fact.
day, even though it's a
That's a
lie.
fact.
He's gonna say that every single time. I think that it's crazy that a man would even do that. I thought that was extremely disrespectful, and to me, like I was thinking like Mr. O said, like, damn, the woman with the tattoo on her forehead and the slut walk girl. I'm like, all right, that's crazy, but that's his preference, But eventually, I found out he really took umbrage with that. So it is what it is.
Well, to me, I think the whole situation got out of control. It's the internet, and like I say, the number one rule of the internet: leave Darrell alone. It's just simple. If you leave him alone, he won't come after your whole life. That's it. It's that simple. And now you're out of position for no reason because you and your feelings, and your wife told you to let it go, and you didn't do it. So it's it's
Your wife
people.
literally, and then his wife came on the production to try to say, "Let it go," and then
You know,
you coming at me like this when I didn't do anything to you, and then now you made me say things that I could never take back, and I don't want to take back because it's the core, it's the real issue. I wake up every morning to the sun, Belgian waffles and turkey sausage, vitamins, green juice, and a bottle of Fiji. You wake up to someone, you wake up to someone you do not find attractive.
I think it's self sabotage because if everybody's telling you to leave it alone and you don't, you do okay. Now you like to destroy yourself.
The
That's all.
image is everything, and he's sacrificing his image, and it's going to hurt his success. Like, you're not presiding over women; you are literally going in the kitchen with the women as an equal, and you can't come out. You got no men that see you as a peer because of the way that you're going about how you're handling your thing. Even, I mean, Even dogs know don't bite the hand that feed them.
Tell him he ain't a man without saying he ain't a man.
The lowest form, the lowest level of species knows that you do not bite the hand that feeds you, especially when somebody comes up and rehabilitates your image. That's a fact. So at least there should be a level of respect.
Let me make something clear to him, and I want to keep it real. You never had 30 viewers on your page ever before until you came to my thing. Before you met me, you were doing FaceTime calls with your viewers. It was 1 or 2 people. You were doing Zoom meetings. You were doing Zoom meetings before you met me, E Black. You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful, E Black. As y'all can say I'm evil. Y'all can say I'm a capitalist, or I care about getting monetized. But everybody that came through here, whether they hate me, they don't like me, or they dislike me, or they left me, or they hate me, I don't care. They all benefited. And I only have 1,000 subscribers, but everybody benefited.
See, you talking about carpets and shit? Like, what they got to do with anything?
Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of
Because
insult is that?
he's relapsing. Because
Yo,
he's relapsing. Let me tell you why he's relapsing. He's relapsing because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, son, when you have a hard day at work and you lost your job and your car's engine shuts down and you have to walk home and you open that door, if you married a woman that you were attracted to, everything you went through will go out your head. But when you go home to a woman that you're not attracted to, you can have the best day in the world.
but he
You
good.
can
Let me
have
He
say
good. He
something
good.
too.
you can
I'm gonna
have
say
the
that.
best day in the world. But when you
Where's
go
Rilla?
home,
Where's Rilla? Where's these people that's supposed to be
Willa
protecting
can't come
you?
in, he's blocked. I tell you, that's my new thing. I'm blocking people.
Okay.
He can
Okay.
never come back here.
Okay.
He can't, he's blocked. Like, I'm not doing with these people no more. We gave Willa too
I
much.
like that.
Willa doesn't have a channel.
He a
And
cornball.
he black doesn't have a conscience. 100 watts, what's up, baby? Talk to us.
Man, what's good, party people, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing tonight? Happy
Doing
holidays.
What's
great.
happening? What?
Man,
Happy
look, man.
holidays, brother.
Y'all know how I get down, man. I just wanted to hop up, say what's good to King. Each and
Love
every
it.
one of y'all here on this panel right now. Got much love and respect for y'all. I just wanted to make sure I told everybody here in the chat, y'all sitting here listening to this. All this bullshit and all this animosity and all this little shit that y'all motherfuckers is carrying that's been eating your soul alive. Please let it go for 2022. Because I swear to God, you're going to be in the same place this time next year if you don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All this little there are some people that is running around in this world where you are thriving off of pissing people off. You're thriving off of making people uncomfortable. You are happy when other motherfuckers are sad. Good luck to you. To those of you that are working and grinding for next year, keep doing that. Much love to each and every one of y'all, man, because this platform right here that came a long fucking way. Like King just said, man, there's a lot of people that came from this platform to start bouncing and doing their own thing, that's growing and doing their own thing, myself included. Everybody, man, y'all keep make sure y'all winning, man. Keep make sure y'all fucking winning, man. Y'all know how to get down, man. I love those that love me. Y'all stay easy out here, man. I just want to share some love with y'all on this wonderful holiday.
And that's what I respect about, because at the end of the day, you know, he's a businessman. I don't want him to choose sides. I want him to win. He's always welcome. Whether he says something that agrees with me or he doesn't agree with me, I don't care. Why? Because he made it very clear in the beginning. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm here to win. I love those who love me. That's it. Darrell, please don't answer the thing back about your car, because guess what? Here's the thing. Darrell, you can have a hoopty, but you know if you save up, you can buy another one, right? You know when you get married as a Christian, you stuck. You get what I'm saying, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
Like, like this is what I'm saying, man. Like, stop, man, stop.
Yeah, I was never really concerned about that, bro. I wasn't even gonna address it because, man, you gotta prove some facts, bro. I'm a paperwork kind of guy. Like I said, we both been behind. At the end of the day, prove something. Post the paperwork. Do something, bro. You ain't
Thank
tomorrow.
you. I appreciate the donation. I saw you. I apologize. I didn't give a shout out.
Yeah, out doctoring. Shout out to out doctoring. But yeah, I'm not addressing E Black. Yeah, talk about what you do in your community, bro, and talk about all the real shit. Unhide your subscribers. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest, this is why, I always disagreed about him being a horseman,
You
because he
did.
was never solid. He was
You
never
did.
solid, bro. He went over there and got checked by Rilla. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Got checked by Rilla, came back here, got in his feelings. He caught us up going off on Mr. Palmer. Then Mr. Palmer got here. He didn't keep the same energy. There's a lot of different stuff that I just noticed, and I'm just realizing, oh damn, he not who he say he is. You get what I'm saying? You just not who you say you is, and then you hiding pictures of your wife because you don't want nobody to see her. I just thought that was weird. You know what I'm saying?
Now he could have did it because he wanted to keep it private.
He can say that all he want to, but man, he didn't want nobody to see that woman. And even when I first came into this, into this channel, I was in the chat saying I fuck with E Black, I fuck with E Black. He was up here, fuck Daryl. I know I try every means, apologizing and everything, but you getting on here talking about Armani, Burlington Co Factory shit. I never liked E Black, bro, because he was always just a clown, man. It's a major clown.
I didn't realize that until today when he put the X on top of my logo.
He did an ethical leadership live, and he was basically talking about you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm very studious. I like to watch shit, figure
You
shit
know,
out.
that's what people do when they can't change their life situation. If I don't like a job or a boss, I leave, right? I'm not
How
going to
you supposed
complain
to
about
be.
I'm not going to complain. He said he left KWK. You only left because I wouldn't stop a man that was talking about your wife. I wouldn't stop him because I saw and I mentioned I could go through the replays. I said, E, you keep on throwing little shots, but you want to throw the white flag. And you get mad when Darrell goes at you. Stop throwing shots. Ignore him. If you ignore this man, he's gonna just fade away. I used to call Darrell and say, Darrell, please don't do it, man. Please don't do it. But I can't stop him. I don't own him. I don't control him. He's his own man.
He just did a video and then recanted because he said his Christian, uh, I don't know, leaders made him get back into his proper character, and then now he's doing it again.
This is what I'm saying. They pray and get busy. King, tell the people I wanted Darrell on the show. I'm not telling them nothing. I'm not telling them nothing. You're on your own. So take my cheap, itchy ass hoodie and go someplace.
Why won't he cam up though? He was
I
up here
mean,
for months making.
he allowed me to come up. He allowed you to come up, so he could
He
come
don't
up.
want to come up and have a conversation with us.
I
You know
mean, he
why?
probably
Because
wants
he
to have
don't.
he wants to have probably a respectful conversation because you might curse him out and say his wife is you can't do
You know
that.
what? I'll hold myself accountable to you and Mr. O and Tristan right now. I won't mention his wife. Right?
Okay.
Come up
All
and
right.
talk about it.
All
Come up
right.
and talk about it.
That ain't got
And,
nothing to do with me. I'm a hypocrite. I'll tell everybody I'm a hypocrite. Don't say nothing about me, but I say whatever I want about you. That's how I roll. I'm
you know,
fair game.
cam up and prove everything you saying. Show the messages. Whatever you got, bro.
I
Just
want to
come out
know.
and
I
do
want to
it.
know what type of fucking man mentions that I slept with a woman on my garden, and I don't even talk to you. You don't know who I. And then you said I mentioned it on a live. Let me know. Show me the edit that I mentioned that person. I slept with that person,
That's cat. You never did that.
please, because that's not. We're gentlemen.
Yeah, he not camming up, bro. We can go for 8 hours. He gonna stay in here and not go to bed.
When
To
did
his
I
wife.
say it on the
Put it in the
show?
comments.
When did I say it? If I had sat down the show, people would have remembered it. If anybody on the show, can you tell me when I said I slept with a woman on the show? Name a person I mentioned on the show that I slept with, please.
He having more fun in the chats than with his wife. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. He's not gonna go to bed to his wife.
Listen, you people know when I get up for this, I'm hitting something nice, beautiful, beautiful. I'm cool. Trust me. The people I don't like talking like that because that's corny. I don't want that goes without saying. I was born like this. I've been doing that since a youth. Since a youth to know. Me, I've been about mine. Been about mine since a youth. He said my ex. He didn't say that. Cheryl, he thought I was gonna fall for his trick and say whatever. Like I said, stop doing that because if you say the wrong name and then she comes up and then I expose certain things, that's you gonna feel it. This is crazy. It's 120 people, man. He has a mental health issue. I don't want you coming after me, E Black. You got a mental health issue, man.
Hey, shout out to Sheree B Chicago. Like she said, if you're not giving him more oxygen, why you even here commenting? That's crazy.
If he cares about women, why would he put a woman's business out there in the street?
It was
Because I didn't do it.
crazy.
Right.
He's a liar. This is what happens when you read your Bible backwards.
Just embarrass a woman for no reason.
66 likes, only 122.
Stop the cap.
Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let's talk about because nobody cares about E Black because they're not giving us likes. So let's stop talking about E Black. E Black, we're never going to talk about you again. See how easy it was? Let's talk about Devon Franklin and Meagan Good. Do you want to know why they broke up? You want to hear the king reason why they broke up? Here's the king reason why they broke up. And don't get mad at me. I believe Devon Franklin was running out of money.
Yep.
Everything Devon Franklin makes movies and productions similar to Tyler Perry. All his productions and Jen knows how the language goes because she's into that world. Production in progress, under production, not approved. None of his work was going through. And his lady, Meagan Good, was doing her shit in Hollywood. This might go viral. This might go viral. Let me go viral. Let me get this. And Shan could come up because Shan knows about Hollywood. Jen knows about Hollywood.
Shan got some insight.
Shan, let me make this very clear. Meagan Good was doing her shit, was getting busy, making money. Harlem, that series she has right now. She had a scene where she had to eat a man's butt, eat ass, toss salad. His leg was up in the air. And now I don't know BET pays that well, Shannon. I don't know. I never heard a history of BET paying well, Shannon, but you know more than me.
I mean, Pimpin' Jesus pays well too.
Yeah, listen.
I always get a check on that shit.
Right. No, but the church wasn't. He moved to a new church. The COVID happened. Whether he was making money or not, I think he wasn't making enough money for that lady to say, "Hey, I'm not going to do a scene that's anti-Christian."
He spent all the book money.
I'm not going to do a scene that was anti-Christian.
Man,
if you have a woman and you making enough money to take care of her, he would never do anything to go against you. The money was lacking.
That image out there, and they want to say like she didn't do it all the way. There's a still photo of her about to go between a man's legs, and the optics of that is just it destroys the image of what a first
Yo,
lady
hold
should
on, hold
represent.
on. Do yourself a favor. You know that's harassment, right? I don't say, but see, E Black. You see how E Black starts stuff. You see what he did. That's what you do. You put his address and his daughter in jeopardy. You're
Boy,
bugging. I'm racing that.
boy,
Yeah, that's corny. Don't
you
do
gotta
that.
take what come with that
You
now.
put you put his daughter in jeopardy. You see that?
Wait,
And
put
y'all
my
old
address in there.
yeah, and guess what? To all the people that said FKWK, this is the man y'all protected. He put a man's address on the thing, and his daughter lives with him. You
Put
see
mine.
that, and
Put
you
mine
wonder
in
why
there.
Darrell does what he does.
He just put your address in there, bro.
I just about to say, now E Black, put yours in there too. Put yours in there too. Cause no, I'm okay with it. Put mine in there, but make sure you put yours in there too.
This is what people don't understand. Like, if you fuck with me, my mama got 2 sons, and my daughter got more than just me that love her. It's a lot of people that's in love with my life. Even if I don't do nothing, you got to take what come with that, and I can't call it off after you do something like that.
But see, King, this is
Put
what
my
I was
address in there
saying.
if you want to.
Just look, hold on. Just let me take the floor for a second, because I'm about to go ahead and air shit out real quick, man.
That's
Fuck
the type
it.
of shit that you won't make it home on.
This is why, when I was talking about people like Courtney Michelle, Anton, TJ Randolph, Bolo TV, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all would come to me and say that I was wrong for talking about a woman who's unattractive. Motherfuckers post my address, talk about my daughter, do all kinds of shit.
It's the first time he did it. He did it before.
No, bro. He done this before. Posting my shit.
Don't put that. Tell me not to put that on my page, because that's you get in trouble like that, dude.
Hey,
You get in trouble like that.
nah, people will be upset if they never heard from me Black again.
I don't want to promote that.
I'm not promoting that either. I'm just saying people would say that I'm crazy. But E Black, you're not ready for no smoke with me like that off
Look
camera.
at he said addresses, but you're Christian. You putting people's addresses, but you're Christian.
But this is what they do in the Christian, and this is why I always rock with the streets, because at least they gonna address you on some respectful stuff. I don't fuck with you. Let me make it real. The Christians, I don't fuck with you, but let me post your address and then go apologize. Let me do a live, then apologize. Let me do this and apologize. This is why, Shannon, we just got finished talking on
Look what they saying.
Yeah, this is why I went that Shannon on Jim page just now. Shannon, how you rocking with niggas like this? And not just people like him, it's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Shannon, some of the flowers that I'm not gonna call out, but they in the chat right now too. This is why I always went at them the way I went at them. I have no remorse. I'm not apologetic. I'm not apologetic, because that's what happened to me all the time. I posted what I was going through. I posted police reports and everything. And yes, like King said, I still got custody of my daughter. She in the other room.
Yeah, why would you post that? You got a daughter in the room.
You know what I'm saying? What people
There's
don't
crazy
know.
people out here. You know that, right?
I am new to this, and I'm telling y'all, I don't know how to play like that, and my people don't know how to play like that. I came in here on some player shit respectfully. Don't play with me like that. I'm telling you right now.
But he's not gonna post his though, right? He not gonna, because he don't want he don't want my people to get access to that. If you had access to my address, you'd be like, why you ain't pull up by now? You was begging King for that money, right? You said you was gonna catch the fade. You got my address clearly. Why you ain't here? I actually
he trying to get that rent paid. He's about to hustle, King.
And nobody gonna pull up on me for you. Not Guapo, none of them. And if they do, no more community basketball. Come on. I'm on. Hey man,
I got people in the chat right now. Y'all don't even know. My guys is in the chat. You don't even know. Don't play.
Look at that. Like you just showed your. See, this is yo.
Hey, he just showed his true hand, bro.
This is
I ain't
crazy.
never by myself.
This is crazy. Let me show you something. This is crazy because
I got my guys watching the chat right now. I dare you to play with me.
This is the second time Darrell outsmarted you, stupid. Because now you showed what we've been talking about the whole time, and then everybody that followed you on the other page, stay with him, because you got a man dropping addresses for crazy people. Do you want me to bring him up because he's behind stage?
Bro, hey, do what you want to do. I
I'm
told
asking
you.
up to you because I don't care about him. I said, remember, I said I don't want to talk about him. He said good, but you want me to bring him up?
No, bring him up. No, cam up. I want you dress.
Hey,
Make
that
sure
was a boxing gym address. So you blocked me for posting the gym to meet me at. So meet me at the gym, my guy.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, that was a boxing gym address.
That wasn't his address.
That's
All
why I
right.
asked you. That wasn't your address. Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Good. He
You should
saved
have
face
put
with
that
that
at
one.
the top.
He saved face with that one. Oof.
man. Did anybody see the address and got a shrink? Because I don't believe it, bro. He can't
It
come here.
was 2340 something.
Fair enough.
They had a suite attached to it, so y'all, I'm sure you don't live in a suite. So.
I do not. At the end of the day, bro, E Black, you got my number. We could have been, linked up and shoot the fade. But at the end of the day, bro, you a coward. You came up to say a boxing address. Let's talk about the whole conversation.
I thought, what happened to turn the cheek, Christian?
He not that type of dude, bro. He a fucking lame. He a fucking sucker. Let's be real about it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, he did the same thing Anton did yesterday with Tawana. He came up here to say, I didn't post his address to save Cheek. He saw the whole people going against him. He knew, like,
come back. He said, come back. He said, great way to redeem yourself. Oh, it said 28. It said 2843 East.
I think I'm pretty sure that was the East Lansing. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to post.
It's East Lansing. It's East Lansing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an yeah.
So that's not a boxing gym.
Not that I know of. I mean, I post the address again.
He lied.
Yeah.
It is a gym? Because Gina says it's a gym.
Oh, they ain't looked it up.
Gina, do you say FKWK?
He put it in there again.
Yeah,
East Grand River.
Gina, you a gangster. Did you say FKWK, Gina?
He put it in there again.
No, I saw it. E Black. Put a date you want to meet up there.
No, Gina, did you say FKWK, Gina? Because I don't know. I thought I saw you said it. Then you said you said it.
Hey,
I just want to make sure.
It's fuck her when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? I saw shit that I like. So.
Okay, I love you, Gina. Thank you.
Okay, Shannon got it. Title Boxing Club, East Lansing.
Okay, good. Title Boxing Club.
Let me know what date you're gonna be there. Let me know what date you're gonna be there. Put a date that you actually gonna be in Mission. Like, don't be coming in the chat posting address like you really gonna pull up. Put a date and put some shit on the shit right now. Put it in the chat the date you're gonna be there.
Why you want to fight him for? He's not worth your time.
No, I'm not fighting nobody. When I pull up, it's all smoke. It is what it is. Pull up. Tell me what address.
I don't want
post the date you're gonna be there.
I don't think you should show up. And I don't think you should fight.
I'm just saying. If you're gonna post the address, let me know when you're gonna be there, and we'll call it a date. That's all I gotta say. But you're not gonna do that.
After that, I'll be playing this shit so cool. Like, yeah, come on, I'll take you to dinner. Come on.
Hey, this is the old days. After I beat him, we take his wife and everything too as my wife now. She gonna be a second or third wife now. That's how we used to do it back in the day. You lucky we don't play it like that. Let's be. I'm being frank about it. Yeah, I'm saying, but you don't want to do that. You still haven't posted the day you're gonna be there, but you posted that address real quick.
Brother Nunsi, I agree with you. If you're not shooting the fair one, leave it alone. But I don't know. At the end of the day, he said that's the address. Yeah, it got real. I don't know.
He can post the time, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna say whether I beat her or not, but put a time, put a date. It is what it
pizza
is.
shop. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not meeting nobody for no YouTube fight.
I got have my pizza in hand, just watching. Like, oh,
E Black just looked up the closest gym in East Lansing. He not pulling up shit, bro. Let's be real. He had to get permission from his wife. You know what I'm saying? He might lose his job and shit. Come on, man. Let's be real. He not doing shit.
I mean, he could lose his job now because if you are on YouTube promoting a fight, what would your job say? This is what you gotta understand. It's not us that's gonna say anything. There's people in the chat that's watching. There's 131 people. It's really 4,000 people gonna see this.
Fact.
He don't got no good people around him, man. He don't got no good people around him.
So when you type in closest boxing gym in East Lansing, title boxing club come up. That
I
was a
tried to tell you,
fraud
bro.
move.
He just typed in the
That was a
closest
fraud.
boxing gym in East Lansing. This is where I'm gonna meet you at. Okay, my guy. How about you actually type in your address or you got my number, get in touch with me. And like we can go family against family and see who come out on top, bro. I don't got time for the games. When I say something, I mean it. Like when
Screenshot
Anton
the
said, I
plane
know where your
ticket.
family at, I meant that. If you know where my family at, what time I come outside, meet me outside and we can handle it
But
like
how did you
men.
know that you close to that gym?
Because I said I lived in East Lansing. Only thing you get like Tristan said, I'm gonna do is type in East Lansing boxing gym. That gym pop up, bro.
Okay,
It's not.
okay, okay.
Come on, man.
And I got scared that he might know your address.
He a goofy.
Shannon, you coming up to speak on Megan?
Yeah, let's talk about Megan, please, Shannon.
Yeah, Megan.
As soon as we changed the subject, he got mad and said that.
I peeped that. I peeped that. He got mad. We wasn't talking about him no more.
Right.
But about your theory about Megan, I agree, bro. I kind of believe that he was kind of falling off in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I wonder, was they ever really happy in the first place, man? Like,
right.
That's what I always wondered about him. Like, I'm not saying she is anything that I'm not saying anything bad about her, but I always wonder how that he walked in front of his congregation and everything was cool with with their marriage.
Right.
I thought that was real weird, and I figured it was gonna end up ending. I'm not happy to hear that. She a black woman, she beautiful, she deserved to be happy, but I just wish that he might have married somebody more like him, more Christian, more conservative. I don't think that was really his type.
Oh, he knew he was supposed to do that. That's why I posed the question yesterday on if that was a business decision, because he has stated several times on the qualities he wanted into pursuing a wife, and he has guided young males, even in his book, to pursue. So he even said he would not take an actress, but he had an opportunity to have sex with his childhood crush, and he saw a book opportunity, and he played on that, turn a hoe to housewife to as his claim to fame. He made a lot of money. I don't think he broke. I don't know no past, no preacher with no clout that ain't got a collection plate.
Okay, then if he's not broke, then he wasn't fulfilling her professional dreams.
I think he
A
got
lot
what he
of
wanted out of the
women,
business.
particularly Hollywood women, particularly actresses, they tend to marry men that will help them or date men that will help them with their professional career. And maybe he wasn't doing that. Maybe she was getting these things on her own accord.
But like,
And
what
that's
if he
why,
went into it with this as the outcome? Like, I'm gonna get in, hit a lick real quick, make a business decision, and when it affects my image, I'm pulling out.
okay, so check this out though. The reason why I think O is right is because 9 years, and I didn't put him on timeout. E Black, so you could go back and you could go in this moon chat, but
You know they went on that
9 years and no kids. 9 years and no kids.
and the whole campaign with the weight, the book, the abstinence from sex, and all this, and got her off cigarettes, and then they went on a world tour. Man, he made a bunch of money off the image of that. And like you
So
said,
then Juana,
if he was really invested in that wife, what real Christian couple don't produce kids?
but here's my thing, Juana. Megan Good was an actress before he married her doing similar roles. She smoked and drank two things he said he didn't want his woman to do. So why are you marrying? There you go again. People marrying people they don't want to be with.
It was a business decision. He got her off the cigarettes. She had to give
Yes,
up
she
the
wasn't loving
cigarettes.
50 cents. She loved.
She had to give up.
But can we just all as men celebrate? Because now we all have an equal chance to get Megan Good. I'm just saying,
Nobody coming
this
for
is a
her now.
victory, okay?
Nobody coming for her now.
What?
The,
Her
look,
image is burning.
look, the Queen's Court ganging up. They said she was on record saying that she never had desire to be a mother.
That's what's confused.
Right.
That's
She
because
never
she's
wanted
dealing
to
with
be a
the
mother.
wrong man.
Never.
Didn't that girl, Jeezy Mary, say the same thing?
Yeah, see,
Jeannie Ma.
that's what happens
But
when you marry.
Jeezy running a whole nother game over there with Jeannie Ma.
That's what happens when you marry somebody you don't want to marry. That's
She
what
running a
happens
whole.
when you wake up and you don't have any Belgian waffles and turkey sausage. You're waking up to something you don't want.
Wow. Yeah, Jeezy running a whole different game over there. But with this shit, I think he knew exactly what he was getting into, and he had it out. He was gonna let her blow herself up. I think he knew what he wanted out of this.
He was trying to catch up to TD Jakes,
He
and it didn't work
cashed
out.
in. He cashed
bounced.
in. You know how much publicity he got off turning this industry woman, this childhood crush, and transforming her into something that nobody thought she'd ever be. So a
My
lot of
question to
into
y'all
her.
fellas, let me ask you a question. Do you think this is gonna happen to Ciara and Russell?
Oh yeah.
I
It's
don't
gonna
think
happen.
so. You
I
know
think
why?
it's gonna happen to
I don't think so.
Aisha and Steph. I
I don't
think
think
it's
so
gonna
either.
happen. I think it's gonna happen to D
Nah, you should
Wade and
Steph been together
Gabby.
since what, high school though.
I think
No,
D Wade and Gabby ain't gonna make it. All these relationships like this that are these
oh yeah,
women knew exactly who to run that
it's
shit
ill
on.
doctrine. It's ill doctrine. Sorry to cut you off.
These are certain type of guys that these type of women knew who they can try to rehabilitate their image with. Sierra is the same one with Russell Wilson, and all these guys try to stand on Meagan. You got to quit smoking cigarettes. Sierra, you got to stop having sex for a year. They still knew exactly the type of guys that they could run this on and get married to. But Meagan Good just pushed it too far. Sierra about to fuck it up if she do another twerk video. And it
No, but he
seemed like
liked it though.
Aisha on the way out. They just announced an open marriage.
Listen, but here's the thing.
That ain't gonna
Listen,
last.
Aisha Curry and them had to have open marriage. She wanted attention from other men. There's nothing wrong
Of
with open
course,
marriages.
he
But
had
my,
to take that, but it's
but
gonna blow up in his face.
yeah, but here's the problem, Mr. O. Let's be real. We don't know what these celebrities go through. We don't know if they're happy. But what we do know is we know your resume. We know that Ciara dated certain men that don't match up to the
Russell,
guys she, right,
exactly like Megan, the same.
right.
Megan 50, Bow Wow, Game. None of them are preachers or close to the church in any way. We are you may not have no scandals on your name, but we know your track record. We know what entices you. We know what gets your attention. We know what you're attracted to. We know your record. We know who you are.
So let me ask you a question so we go back into the real issue. Woman, a woman can marry the man that she wants, but that man might not really want her. How does that happen?
I go back to the business. Like if he's gonna marry her because she isn't everything, he sees an opportunity. I think there's a way to like men look at shit like we based on like probability. Like 1+1 is 2 for us. Like if this add up to this, then it can make sense. And women are thinking with emotions, probability, like this could happen, this might happen. What if this? What if that? But I think a man to go into and it takes us a certain caliber of guy too. I think these guys that they're choosing have never been real charismatic or had the type of attention that most men of us that have their way pretty much gets. And so like when they have an opportunity, like I know for sure Russell Wilson was like fantasizing about Sierra before he was famous. No different than Devon was fantasizing about Meagan because we all had Meagan as our childhood crush at some point. Like these guys threw all of their morals and principles out of the window to have sex with a crush, a childhood crush. And they made a poor decision, but they trying to make the best out of it. But there's nothing sustainable about that.
Do you think she cheated on him?
Hell yeah. I know women like that. And I've been in situations where I've been the other guy in a lot of these type of marriages. These women, they have certain type of needs that these type of men can never meet. But
I
it's
think
a safe choice.
I agree with Notorious Lily. Nah, but Cece has sat her ass down, love being a wife. Mother, you can't compare her to Megan, who
She
never
ain't
wanted
sat
kids.
down nothing.
She never wanted kids and put career first. Ciara puts family first.
Cece ain't sitting her ass down. She out there twerking and all kinds of things. She about to blow it. She about to blow her bag too. If she don't stop all that twerking and all that, that looks bad.
Do you think that women are Do you think women wife get jealous of their husbands or husbands get jealous of their wives?
Yeah, like in a first world country like America, like like one thing I admire about you, King, is that like you look at your father as like a hero. And I talked to this guy from Nigeria yesterday. He say, man, Africans, like we all look at our fathers as heroes.
That's
He
a
say
fact.
if most Africans came to America from how they standpoint, how they run their house, you get 10 years in prison on how you run your house. He said if a woman didn't want to be with me and she got out of order over there, go back to your daddy house, leave my kids here. All kids look at their fathers as heroes, and over here it's the opposite. You know how you can look at I'll die for my mom over here, but
Right.
your dad, fuck that nigga.
Right.
That's how the mentality of how we see
We
men.
monetize. Let's watch the
And
word, brother,
oh,
please.
okay.
Yeah.
But forget him. That's how we look at it here, and it's a dynamic that is affecting like how we look at relationships and the hierarchy.
Right.
I don't I think it's a problem there, where women can feel like they have the right to compete or be jealous of their husband. No, like it it should never be no jealousy between your husband. You should know that he should always get that. He's the leader.
Let's do a test. Let's do a test. To everybody that's in the garden right now, before we end this real quick, let me ask y'all something. If you think Ciara is going to stay with Russell within the next 10 years, put the crown up.
I think he's gonna leave her. I don't think she'll leave him.
If you think they both are going to, if you think they're going to separate within the next 5 to 10 years, put the crown up. I just want to see where we stand as a garden. If they're going to separate within the next 5 to 10 years, put the crown up. If they're not, put the hearts up.
See, Beyonce is the only example that I can put out there that like switched up and maintained. Like she went from I need a soldier and independent and put a ring on it, and Jay-Z made her wait all them years to marry her. And even through the scandal when he cheated, she did not open her mouth. She did not get out of character. She maintained the image. When you fuck with the image, you mess with the brand. When you mess with the image, you mess with the brand, and you mess with the money. And when the money get affected, the men got to cut ties because 1+1 is 2 for us. We got to cut ties when you mess with the brand because
Right.
that's what pays us. Beyonce will not affect the brand over emotion, and she has proven that. But all these other women are finicky. Like you're saying, maybe the money was funny with Meagan and Devon, and Meagan got out of order.
Right.
And Sierra is getting out of order. Aisha is getting out of order. And at the end of the day, when it's messing with the money too much, the men are going to sever ties and save face and get them something young,
But
cooperative.
Sierra ain't leaving Russell because he really got bread. I don't think Megan really thinks she could get more bread than her husband.
Russell will leave Sierra if she don't stop twerking, and he will put her back where she came from and get something young and quiet.
Do you think that's appropriate as a mother and wife to twerk?
Hell no, not when you like Russell Wilson is like in Seattle, he's a god. They don't pay for meals, they get free everything. Like they are worshipped in Seattle. So it's in the image of like a first lady. Do you see how LeBron wife act? You don't hear nothing. She just being a mom. She
But he had
nurturing
a
her
good point.
kids.
Shannon has a good point. Shannon says, how doesn't she like twerking when Russell was recording it?
Russell is being passive. She say, baby, hold the phone. He say, okay. Because he don't know no better. He don't have that. He's never been that type of guy with women. You could tell how he is with her. He's a little awkward, a little socially awkward. He's so far from Future, who having his way with women. Russell has never had his way with women. He just got a hell of an arm. He's a two-sport athlete. He's always been in sports. And you ever met an athlete who did nothing but play sports his whole life? He didn't really get to date. He didn't really get to get out there and meet a lot of women. He don't really pick up on things off rip. He kind of slow to it. There's a lot of these athletes that I knew that they played ball year round. They never dated girls. Then they got money and
No,
they
he had
found
girls.
the
He had white
overdose.
girls though.
Who, Russell?
Yeah, he had some bad white girls.
He had them because he was the star athlete everywhere he went. He didn't have
So
to
he
do
think he
nothing to
think
say
he
I
think
pick
yeah, he
you.
thinks Tiago would just pick him if he wasn't a football
I
player.
think he had a crush on Sierra growing up as a child. And now when she say, "Hey, baby, hold his phone," and I'm gonna do a slight twerk, and he say, "Okay," and she hold it. But then, like, he sees the backlash, and if it gets too bad to where it affects his image, like what she just recently did, she just recently had another twerk video out or something like that.
But he was holding the camera.
Yeah, but like he got people in place that run his image, run his brand. They're gonna tell him, "Look, your wife can't be out here doing this. We're gonna lose
They
sponsors."
said Russell's first wife was a white woman. She was not a Don.
She was quiet, and she didn't mess with the
Oh,
sponsor money.
but Dana Sierra actually elevated Russell though.
Yeah,
Like
because she's
I've never
playing
seen
a
Russell
role.
on a GQ magazine ever.
If she gets too far out of order, Russell has sponsors that will pull out because your wife is out of order. She need to watch it. She's doing a lot of twerking right now. I know them guys will pull out. Just look at the way
But
Savannah.
they said she's a professional dancer. That's how she gets her money.
It don't the image. She's not that
Get-
no more. She's a wife.
Sierra's is nothing but sampled now. I said she get money without she don't have to work.
Okay, say I'm wrong, Mr. Notorious. Let's just see what happens. If you mess with the brand, you mess with the money, and you're gonna go.
Well, her brand is dancing.
No, it's his brand now.
It's pretty much
She ain't what song? What's the last song Sierra put up?
Cotton candy up and the what that song called?
My goodies.
the
My
women
good-
yeah,
gonna,
I ain't-
gonna
I
get
ain't
on
heard
you,
nothing
King.
since
The women
goodies.
gonna get on you for getting it wrong.
Yeah, I have no idea. She not in that world no more. Look
See,
at
this is what
Beyonce.
happens when you
Look at
mess with Lala.
Savannah James and Beyonce. That's how you need to carry yourself when you got a man that's in the limelight like that.
Get on you for getting it wrong.
Yo, press the mute on the other thing. 1, 2, 3, kid.
Yo,
What up?
yo, salute to everybody, Mr. O, salute to Conversations. Tristan, man, you the GOAT, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Thank you,
this
thank
kid
you.
was hilarious.
Yo, first and foremost, before I even say anything, man, please subscribe, man. Y'all got 103 people in here, 120 at one point. Please get this to 100. This makes absolutely no sense. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel. If you're not going to donate, the likes help. And also at the end of the video, please comment. When y'all leave comments, it helps the algorithms. That makes it go out to people who don't even know what this channel is about. So please leave comments at the end of this video. Even if it's just to say, hey, what's up? A question mark. Leave comments to help these guys out. Please.
Thank you. Leave a comment, please. I need comments.
That's a good point. God's gift said, look what happened to Scottie Pippen.
Oh yeah, I was treacherous.
But y'all remember Russell Wilson's first wife cheated with Golden Tate. You know that, right?
Well, are you serious?
I'm dead serious, bro.
Russell he's a square.
Yeah.
He's a square. So he don't know what he got right now. He got what if he couldn't
So I'm
keep
gonna ask
that
you a question.
under control. You think he keeps Sierra under control?
Let me ask you a question.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask you a real question to the fellas on here. Do you think Future has a chance to smash her again?
Yes.
I bet he have.
He said yes.
Yes.
No hesitation.
No.
I bet he has.
Oh, all right, King. Can I please ask you a question, man?
Right.
I know you're trying to be diplomat. You look at a guy like Russell Wilson, right? Not to say he probably always liked black girls, but you know, he probably never had
Playboy, come up.
You know what I mean? He probably never had the game to talk to bad black chicks like that. He's probably been idolizing Ciara, like Mr. O said, all his life. If you took away the football, the skill, the accolades, all that, you think that Russell Wilson, off the strength, would go up and just talk to Ciara? Like if she allowed any dude to just talk with game, you don't have to be rich, then he could compete. He has a swag to compete with a girl like Russell, with a girl like Ciara.
I want to go with what Jen says. Swag. She upgraded him though. He's swaggy now. Now check this out. Hold on. Why do women take pride in upgrading a man when basically that's not the man that you really wanted? That's why you had to transform him.
And she said it with so much confidence, like she would ever respect the man that she built. She
Ooh, wait,
states
hold
that.
on, hold on. That's a good question for 123 kid. Do women respect the men that they build?
Hell no.
No.
But she could say that, but Russell Wilson can get indoors. Sierra will never touch or see. That's a
Right.
fact.
And he
So
could easily divorce her and get him some 23 and quiet.
he's a 23.
And quiet. The 23-year-olds are not quiet, bro.
I'm saying he could find him one that know how to shut up.
Can,
Sit down somewhere.
can I just say something real quick to all the people I know? Jen just said that she upgraded him. I gotta disagree. Russell Wilson at one time was a dark horse MVP in the NFL.
Wow.
Right?
Drop
beast.
the link for Playboy. Drop the
Okay.
link for Playboy.
He has not looked the same since he's been, I don't say with Ciara, but like as she ramps up the twerking and all that, he has not looked the same. Like people told me he's about to get traded to the Giants. So I'm just putting out there. Russell Wilson, when he had that wife that cheated on him, whatever, maybe he didn't know, he was killing it.
if he end up in New York, they getting divorced because I'll say this: friends that flock together stay together. Once you all of a sudden Lala get divorced, here comes Meagan getting divorced. I'm just saying when that one divorced friend start hanging around the other friends, all single, acting crazy, things start to it's a snowball effect.
Can I ask you this, King?
Yeah.
I talked about Meagan Good, right?
Right.
Now y'all talked about not saying that you're against the husband, right? But
Right.
do you think that Meagan Good kind of used the husband as a fallback? Because you
Absolutely.
said, okay, all
Listen,
right.
I know girls in my life right now that I know they would if they were up, they wouldn't date me. They date me because, like, at the very least, he still got some street in him, and he gonna make sure I'm good. But you know how I get them? I go extra hard and make them show me consistency, and they can't show me consistency because since I've been here, only 2 girls on Thanksgiving came to give me food out of all the girls I take care of. Right? But see, Russell rushed into heavy with this. He did it too. He was doing too much. You feel what I'm saying? Russell, you're marrying a woman that you take care of, and she has her own money, but she wants to twerk for attention. And Ciara is beautiful in person. She could be a model. She is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's bad. She's bad.
She bet, but you married a woman that twerks. I hope my wife never has to twerk for attention. I hope when she twerks, it's in the privacy of my house. That's me. That's me. That's just me.
Is she twerking if she was with Future?
On him.
I bet you she have an OnlyFans by
That's a
now.
good question. She wasn't
She
twerking.
have an OnlyFans if she was messing with Future.
Nah, but she wasn't doing that with Future because Future pimped her mind, bro. Like if you don't, she always wanted the bad boy. She dated what? 50 Cent. She dated Amari Stoudemire. She dated Future.
Bow Wow.
Stoudemire is a bad guy.
Well, not so bad boy, but you talking about a basketball play? He got bro. These dudes, like when you talk about if you're in New York, if you know about a place like One Oak, up and down and stuff.
Yup.
Like I used to younger. I was with my cousin. I used to be out there, and when I'm telling you, bro, I've seen Jeezy clear out One Oak, like it was like he was Jesus. You know what I mean? So Amari Stoudemire is getting in every day. So he was a god, even for that 1 year that he was legitimately good in New York. So he got it. But to that point, it's like she knows who she could do that to. That's what Mr. O just said. Like she's not gonna respect the dude that she builds up because she can't build up Amari Stoudemire. This dude was a legend in Phoenix. She can't build up Future. He's still one of the hottest rap names, and I mean she can't do anything for them. So she knows her place. Is a king and a queen system. But with Russell Wilson, as great as he is, it seems like in a relationship, she's like the queen and he's like the queen's husband and not the king. Like you doing petty ish, like having Future's kids naked in your pictures, in your family pictures. Like that's her trying to get back at Future, but you roll along with the pettiness.
Right.
I don't think Future even cared about his kids, to be honest.
But that could be the case. But Russell Wilson getting involved in that pettiness showed how, because a real man's gonna be like, yo, what are you? I'm not gonna come on. I'm not getting involved with your man. Because Future, I don't think really came at. I might be wrong. I don't know. Maybe he did come at Russell, but I don't remember him doing anything that far.
He kind of can't because he would look lame doing it. Like you really coming out of church,
No,
boy?
I mean, like he not. He just saying like he don't need your money. That money flex ain't nothing to him. Shit, but like I don't see like I played baseball like my whole life, and I knew guys who played baseball and football, and Russell they overlap. Like as a child, he was playing two sports. He never really got outside. Raised by white parents, he don't have a lot of game, man. He wasn't privy to be out here dating and figuring things out and had that charisma, and he had a crush on Sierra. This is his opportunity to get at a childhood crush and do this power couple thing that people trying to do. But he don't know how to sustain that. He don't have the game to do that.
But
He
are
don't.
we hating because that's her hustle? Why are we hating?
That is her hustle, and that's what they need. That's how I look at it. It was a come up for her. She knew exactly what she was doing,
Hmm.
I
and
think
she's
it's because
still doing it.
we live like I don't know. Maybe is me when I see dudes just get played like that. Like, is a little piece of me like vicariously living through them. Like, damn man, like you getting played and like it's your life. You happy? I'm not. Do what you want. But it's like everybody else sees it.
At the end of the day, it ain't gonna hurt him too bad. He got enough money and a contingency plan in place, and he gonna keep going. He gonna make
I
more
want
money
their
by
marriage to be
after her, but she gonna be straight. Look, she already got her kids' Future's child. Russell has already cashed out Future's child's future. Like he's already secured his child's future. She already got that money put
Would
up
you
for
do
her
that for
kid.
another man's child?
No, I don't want to take him to Chick-fil-A. I already told you that.
Damn.
I'm not trying to take
Playboy, you've been quiet.
So
Playboy,
wild.
hold on.
Yeah.
You can't do that for another person's child?
Nah.
Come on, man.
Damn.
It's
And I'm a,
you don't
and to
get
speak.
nothing for it. He don't
Yo,
get your
but
last name, your DNA. You don't get no thanks for that.
And
by the way, to
to
what King
speak on
said. Oh,
Russell
sorry.
Wilson, I don't think people understand how it works. I can compare Sierra to like women in the Bay Area that get ran through. What happens is when their name starts, setting off alarms, they can't go to no other cities out here because everybody know about them.
Right.
They move to a different state and they become a new person. So Sierra, was trying to find one of those guys in the rap game, and she was getting ran through. So she couldn't really stay in that same pack anymore. She had to go outsource. And the
Right.
thing about it, like Mr. O was trying to say, is no attack on his character, but he's what we would call a square
Square.
because it's very obvious what type of woman she is. And any woman that respects her man, no matter what he allows her to do, is not going to represent him publicly the way she does. You're not going to see a CEO of a company and have his wife out there making videos like that
No.
because his peers are going to look at him differently.
Right.
So the shit that she's doing, those franchise owners, if some shit really start getting ugly, they going to tell him, you better make a decision or we going to make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't knock her hustle. Like I say it like this. If a dude tricking and he's that goofy, go take it.
Right.
Period. I'll never tell a woman don't go get your money.
And if you get
But
away with it, it's yours.
yeah, but I mean, it's so easy to see. Like he's just a square, and it's nothing wrong with it. But when you allowing your woman to put you in the public light like that, men are going to look at you different. We don't care because it's not our life. But if you ask a real solid dude that knows how the game goes, no respect. Because if she respected her man, she would not act like that publicly.
Hell
Bikinis,
no.
like, come on, man. You got kids too.
Hell no. And
So
Jen, Bow Wow may not be a bad boy, but I definitely think you would call him another type of boy.
Nah, Bow
Playboy. He's a
Bow
playboy.
was, yeah, Bow Wow was messing with what's that? The black.
Yo, Bow Wow get all the girls. Don't let
Jen
nobody
ain't messing
fool
with
you.
bad
yeah,
boy.
Bow Wow was getting them. Bow Wow
Yo,
definitely.
He
Bow
was
said it
getting
was getting all the girls. Don't let nobody fool
Not
you.
a bad boy, but he got a reputation of running through him.
There
Yo,
are a lot of
I
Wait, hold on. Do I claim Nick Cannon?
don't know.
there are a lot of older
Wilson
women that
dress
had
code kind of
statutory
changed up.
cases. There are a lot of older women that had
Yo.
statutory cases that when he was 14, they were Esther. Somebody Baxter, I guess whatever. Esther Baxter. They
Esther
were women
Baxter,
bro.
yeah,
She
child,
was when
yeah.
she when she
He was a
hey,
child.
I'm just saying. By the way, what King just said, there's a report that said anecdotal evidence regarding divorce rates in the NFL is 60 to 80%. So you talking about when Russell Wilson comes back home, when a lot of these guys when they come back home and the wife she can no longer go to these games and it's no longer that that lifestyle of being a wag or whatever. That's when divorces happens. I gotta look at you every day. I didn't really love you like that. I mean, I love the yummy. And a lot of
Scottie Pippen.
A lot of these guys, like Playboy said, Mr. O said, they never really they were never those guys. Look at
How
your
many-
boy PJ Washington.
How many high school? Go to everybody's high school right now. Go look at your star quarterback in high school that didn't get a scholarship. He had all the girls in high school, right? That year he wasn't that that guy no more. What happened to his game?
Nothing.
Was not
Me
getting.
too. Never.
Take
Yep.
Playboy and take Russell Wilson to a country where they never seen a football game in their life.
This
And
was Russell
I'm
Wilson when
putting
he
my
got
money
drafted.
on Playboy to come out of there with the top women up out of there.
All right,
He
this
is
Russell Wilson
living
when he
on the
got drafted
fame
and
right
now.
now
What
with
do you
no
mean?
game.
That's a whole
lot of
different
fame
man.
and no game.
This a whole different man now, son.
It's fame and no game, man.
It's right. Y'all not.
It is.
Like the way he allowing Ciara to do that. Like that's a great point, Mr. O made, because you got other men of stature looking at you. You know what I mean? Look at a guy like John Elway. John Elway was one of the greatest quarterback prospects. Became one of the, obviously won the 2 Super Bowls and whatnot. Obviously had connections. This is a guy who turned out a deal. Oh, I forgot what it was. He turned out a deal with like Nike to get shares from them when he was younger. No. I think he took it. My bad. I think he took it. He's like 50. But you're talking about when you have a wife and you're trying to go up to a certain level, you have to have a certain stature. You know what I mean? Can he be in those same rooms with those GMs or some of these? You talking about consortiums, like you talk about Magic Johnson. You talking about a lot of these consortiums. They know you don't have the capital, but they want to use you as a face of the ownership group. So we need you to be this. We need your wife to be this. Oh, your wife is Turkin? Nah, our investors overseas, our investors don't really mess with that.
I said that sponsorship is gonna pull out. Jay Clark? You ain't even got a picture up. He did not acquire Ciara with game. He didn't get Ciara with game.
Nah.
He did not get her with game.
Here we go.
There go Jen.
Here we go.
Look like Ciara upgraded this man, son.
Look at him. I don't even believe it when I look at it.
Upgraded that
never
man.
Believe it. It's
never hating.
Y'all ain't hating that delusion.
Never hating.
Not even
I would
believable.
I would never take a girl like that seriously. I would enjoy her company.
Jen, be honest. Would you sit down with Russell and have a conversation? You think he can woo you? You think Russell Wilson can woo you?
Absolutely.
With his mouth. With his mouth.
He's lying, son.
Absolutely. No, I'm gonna tell you why.
With his mouth.
I think Russell could get Jen.
Just his mouth, not his.
Let me tell you why Russell could get Jen. Because Jen is big on physical fitness.
He got
She's
to open
big.
his
No,
mouth.
hold on. She's big on physical fitness. So if a man's in shape, because she takes care of herself, right? Also, Jen can never be with a man that's not dominant in his profession. At one point, that man was dominant in his profession.
Until what, King? Hold on. Until what, King?
Okay, I know. Until she messes you out, but hold on. But that's what women like Jen do. They love taking the ego and the power from powerful men. They love killing dragons and kings and gods. They live for that shit, right?
If
So hold on. He's in shape. He's handsome. We can't take that away from him. He's the man in his field. But the reason why I think he could get Jen. Here's the reason why. Jen made it clear on a show she does not like men that have community penises. And one thing about Russell, he really didn't sleep around like that.
Oh, you saying this?
I think she made that clear on that show with Playboy.
They was together.
She said you could never have a chance with her because
What answer
Of
this?
the past.
But
If she
most women
was
still
to
want a guy
accept
who can
And
Russell,
you said you're not interested in her anyway.
if she was
And
to
No,
then
I never.
accept,
No, I didn't say that. I just said
you
it'd be a
did. Oh,
different conversation in
I'm
person.
sorry. I thought you said that. I thought you said.
Nah, I
if,
said it'd be a different conversation in person.
Oh,
Yo,
I'm
y'all
saying this,
capping,
if
man.
Jen
Y'all
were
oh.
to ever
so
be in a
hard.
situation
Okay,
with
I
Russell
apologize.
Wilson,
I didn't hear that. I thought you said you. Okay, I'm not. I don't like you like
Nah,
that.
nah,
here's the next question: if Jen were to ever be in a relationship with Russell Wilson, would she say behind his back, "Oh, I'm submitting to him. He's my everything," or "I
She
got
would
him under
drag
my
that
thumb.
man from.
I got him under my
She
thumb.
would drag that man to
He
the
would be in
to
charge.
the
He
he's
field.
would
running
run
it.
that
He's
relationship.
running the
Yo, y'all
situation.
Oh
talking
my
about that she don't
track
like
shoes,
community penis. Okay, but she don't like no
track star.
original Nintendo that has not been used. Like, I'm not saying it can't work. Pause. I ain't saying none
Wait,
of that.
let's ask her. Let's ask her
Bro.
what you. Let's ask her.
I'm waiting for y'all. I'm waiting for y'all to stop saying what Jen.
Wait, no,
That's
no.
too much. She about to cook, y'all.
She
Sitting there
I'm
too
not trying to
quiet.
teach
She
you.
about to cook.
No,
us.
let's ask Jen. Jen, let me ask you.
Ladies, do you see this? I'm sitting. You see how men are? I'm sitting right here, and
Do
there
not throw
is
me in that category.
right?
We're sorry for that, but let me ask you a question. You
Go
don't
ahead,
like you don't like men that have community penises, but do you also judge men that haven't had experience?
Do I judge them? What do
Or
you
do you
mean?
look or do you prefer men that don't have experience at all or that much experience?
No, I don't want no damn virgin, and I don't want no hoe.
So what's the good number? What's the number in between that? Like what is that?
What's the number? Somebody like someone from down south that was raised with morals and good Christian
Yo, don't do that.
ideologies. But let me just talk about Russell for a minute. I what year do you think we're in? People are like, oh, his brand. Do you know that Pepsi, Nike is now endorsing strippers? Women who have admitted to drugging men and fucking them and taking their money. Women who have admitted to assault, okay? Women who are just what back in the day people would call trash. These women are getting major endorsements from major brands. This isn't 1980. So Ciara is right on brand. When she was twerking in that video, if you notice, she had a liquor bottle on her head that she was endorsing. It was an ad, okay? And it got attention to the twerk, but she was promoting a liquor brand. This is not 1980. Women are promoting and being endorsed, showing their tits and ass. Cardi B, Pepsi, the cover of Vogue magazine. This is not 1980 anymore. So Ciara is right on brand. As far as when I said she upgraded him, she sure the hell did. That dude was a square. He dressed corny. He looked corny. She
Damn.
him up.
He's still a square.
No, he's not. No, he is not. Look at them pictures that Tristan was posting. Not only that, you're forgetting almost $200 million. It's like y'all talking about Russell like he Russell at the bodega. 200 million.
All right, but
will make you ignore a lot of little things like, oh, he don't got a good stroke. He got $200 million. As far as Ciara has never been in an environment where now Vanessa Bryant is her bestie. Kim Kardashian is her bestie. Lala Anthony's in there. So he also put her in an environment that Ciara would have never been. Had Ciara stayed where she was at before Russell, she would have been hanging with who? Who she would have been hanging with? Nicki Minaj?
Jen, you're not.
She was at the White House.
Apples and oranges.
You can't be a player unless you can step into a player's circle.
At the White House, she would have not been at the White House in a gown with Russell Wilson on her arm had he not been who he is. That would not have happened.
But you
cannot step into a player's circle.
Y'all gonna let me finish? Y'all gonna
go ahead.
Okay. Because no matter how fuckable Ciara has been throughout the years, she was never considered someone who was classy and in a gown and at the White House until she got connected to the NFL. Now you got Vanessa Bryant on speed dial. Okay, it's a whole different world. Now Kim Kardashian, you are wearing matching pajamas in your TikTok videos. That would not have happened had it not been for, because we're talking about had it not been for. Now you're in that environment. Now you're a WAG, NFL wife. That's a whole different situation. So he did upgrade her, but she did upgrade him. So I call foul on, oh no, she don't really like him. That dude is good looking. Okay. So there's a lot. Yeah, women do the wait, I'm gonna end with this.
No, can you look at it? Can you look at that though? Because somebody had a pushback. I just want to make sure.
No, she wasn't. No. Maybe in passing, but I'd never seen prior to her getting with Russell Wilson. I never seen her doing TikTok videos with Kim Kardashian and Vanessa Bryant matching pajamas. Look at how Russell Wilson looks now. Okay. My point is they both did for each other. Okay. They both upgraded each other. And I'll just end with this. Yes, sometimes women will meet a man and be like, pros, cons, you know, the 80-20 rule and what have you. But when you look at Russell Wilson, tall, good looking, amazing body, wealthy. He's almost worth what, $200 million. And I don't care what his arm is doing now, because you guys are trying to diminish him by he ain't playing football like he used to. He's still worth $200 million. So me being a woman, you think I care what his arm is doing? I don't care what you guys care about sports stats. We don't care about that.
Well, no, the sports stats mean success. Like it's
she's still going to be the wife of the $200 million man that was on top of the world in the NFL at said given time. Nobody cares about his arm. Women don't. We don't care that, baby, you can't play. Let me rub your arm. By the way, I'm going to Neiman Marcus later. What are you doing? No woman cares about no damn man's. Oh, you can't play football anymore.
That's a short-sighted nature because the arm gets you a $500 million contract.
How is it short-sighted? I'm telling you how women think.
Well, you're talking about upgrading. If you're talking about upgrading, you have to think about forget about what women and men think. Think about your success beyond us, the marketing, right? If you're talking about making money, your success as an NFL quarterback, when you win championships, it makes your status go even higher. You're talking about Patrick Mahomes. $500 million for 10 years. Now, granted, there's a portion of it that's guaranteed and not guaranteed, but we're talking about even more wealth. Russell Wilson dressing up like he's Future or whoever he's trying to imitate, because Ciara got him dressing up like, you know, whoever it is. That's not going to make him more money. I don't know what endorsement he's going to get from dressing up, but if he wins games and championships, he becomes the next Peyton Manning, or can become the next Peyton Manning, who is now an icon, who ESPN is paying up the wazoo, who's getting endorsements because why? He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Tom Brady is a great his arm, not because of who he dates. He dates one. I guess I'm not attracted to his wife Giselle like that. I don't think she's all that. But he's connected to a high level model. But he's Tom Brady because of TB12, because of the championships, and he's a square. He's squares of the squarest. So all that square stuff, it means absolutely nothing. When we talk about wealth, he has 200 million now, but most people are looking like, I got 200 million. Let's see if he can make more. Because if he has that talent,
who is saying that? Because right now, Ciara has a black card. Who's saying that? What are you serious right now? Who is saying? You think Ciara's like, oh man, I hope his arm don't go out so we can make 500 million. Right now, she is dancing a jig with Kim Kardashian and she has a black card. What do you? I don't understand.
What does that have to do with him succeeding and winning championships and adding more wealth?
That's what I'm saying. That you and I are talking about two different things. Ciara don't give too nary a fuck about what you're saying.
Okay, maybe that's the issue. Maybe you should stop twerking because maybe that so-called chilling out with wags will waste out. Maybe that's short term. Maybe we have to keep it. Maybe we should keep a certain image so we can actually advance. Maybe we could get put in certain circles, certain consortiums where you put at the face of investor groups versus, oh, you're twerking and Kim Kardashian's your friend.
What are you talking about? They were at the White House.
They
were at the White House.
Lord Jesus.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Cheesy
was at the White House. Rick Ross.
Hold on.
Exactly, because we're living in a different time.
1, 2, 3 kids. Hold on.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Check it out.
I want to know what circles he wants them to be at, because I'm thinking the White House is pretty up there. Would you like them on Mars or outer space?
Hold on. Let me say one thing. It's a question for everybody. Let me get back to this because I was trying to get some clips from my show. But let me tell you this. Do you think Women should be ridiculed for only dating men of certain status.
No.
No, we
Because
said
a
that.
lot of women that's watching this right now might say the men up here are hating on a guy that has status.
And see, that's what they heard. We said
That's why
something and they heard something else because we
I
Thank you.
never
clearly
said
said that
nothing
if
negative
the
about
woman,
him. I just said he's a square.
I
I
said
never
that I
said nothing
made the
negative.
statement if she get away with it, it's hers. And we both, Playboy and I, applauded the fact that women can have these opportunities to have these come ups. However, all we're saying is in order to lose that L7, when you walk into a player's circle, they have to see you as a peer. You can't have the same type of conversations and the same type of outcomes that certain guys would have without that image that he's created, deservedly so, because of that arm and his sponsorship. Without those things, if you rip out his sponsorships and his athletic ability, he does not have sustainability with that type of caliber of woman. And I'm not hating on him. Use what you got to get what you want. And I'm not saying he losing because I said he will leave her before she will ever leave her meal ticket. She got a whole nother echelon of life by affecting his image in a positive way. That was the trade-off. I'm gonna upgrade your image and you secure my future. And that's what they got. That's the deal they made. But when she breaks that deal by affecting sponsorship money, then he will cut ties with her before it affects his brand because he is a brand. I'm not hating on none of that. He
And I
doing
say,
good. He
and I
doing
say
good.
again that
Just keep her in
I
order.
say again that we have to disagree. I say that again, and here's why. Because we just recently had a porn model in the White House as the first lady. This is not 1950. Things have changed. Prostitutes have Pepsi endorsements now. So I'm telling you that Ciara and Russell are right on brand. Now, if you're saying, oh, this is gonna, the man is already worth $200 million. We're talking NFL money. We're not even talking the other investments that they have, whether it's real estate, showbiz, executive producing. Ciara's doing her own thing. She has her own career. Y'all are talking like this dude is a rookie. Like he just got drafted. Like he better not go in there with Ciara. I would even digress if that was the case. This man is well beyond established. We're just talking NFL money. Just NFL money. But as far as and the other guy in the bottom, 1, 2, 3, he keeps moving the goalposts. First it was like, oh, his arm is gonna give out, and then it's like, okay, that doesn't
say that.
Then
I didn't say that.
And his money, he's already worth $200 million.
I didn't say that either.
We should be in better circles. He needs to get in better rooms. They're at the White House. They're la creme de la creme. Okay, they're like American sweethearts. You might as well say. So I'm like, you can't keep moving the goalposts. They are on brand. She was twerking with a liquor company she's promoting. He was recording it.
So how do y'all feel about Eve?
He's
how do you
very
feel about Eve?
by Ciara.
How do you feel about Eve, Jed?
Good job,
Kid and Playboy. I want to get some clips of y'all.
Good job.
Just
Good job,
and Playboy, and then 1, 2, 3. How do you feel about Eve?
Good job. Never no hate with me. All I'm saying is he could be financially.
I don't know why y'all took that so serious. Like that was a joke. I say y'all hating the girls.
We not hating on her. We not hating on him.
No, what I'm saying.
Let Playboy because I need a clip. I need clips. I'm sorry.
Russell Wilson is just like he could be financially set, cool. But I'm saying just as a man on the outside looking in, you a square and you got somebody that people use this toss around and you wifed it. If that works for you, cool.
I know you ain't talking.
I wouldn't. Oh yeah, I was tossing, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not gonna marry somebody that was tossed around by people like that publicly.
But what's tossed around? You have to remember.
If you in the industry is small. You know, just like I know, it's small. So if you have multiple people that run in the same circles, that's tossed around.
Right,
that's
but
image.
that's how, I tell you this though. That's how non-celebrities see it, tossed around, right? I know my sister used to work for Verizon.
I was a model for 13 years.
You were a model. Okay, respectfully, I've never seen of you, heard of you. I haven't seen any of your editorials. I haven't seen you on billboards. I've been on billboards.
What does that matter though? And I've been a professional sprinter.
It
I've been a
matters.
professional sprinter for the last 20 years.
Why it matters. Let me explain why it matters. And this is no shade to you. This is just reality. This is no shade to you, Playboy. This is why it matters, because you are not an A-lister. So there's a difference. There's black.
Are you an A-lister?
I am not. That's why I said it's a reality. I am not.
But that doesn't matter because the thing is, because I'm saying that A-lister doesn't matter.
Why?
I know cats that and knock A-listers like nothing.
Okay, but let me finish and I'll explain why. Let me finish and I'll explain why. No, I am not an A-lister. So I can't put myself in the same category as a Jennifer Lopez or as a Rosario Dawson, right? You can't either. You are not Tyson Beckford. You modeled for 11 years, but you're not Tyson Beckford, right? There are some people that are known in their environment. This is a fact. In their environment, right? If Ciara goes from Russell Wilson to another athlete, that is what they do, okay? I have friends who worked at Verizon. All them people are fucking each other at Verizon. People on YouTube, these people are fucking each other. I don't care if you work at T-Mobile. All them people are fucking each other. The post office, this one's fucking this one, that one's fucking that one. In Hollywood, it's the same way. That is why you see the same chick marrying, getting with the same woman that was with Eric Benet was married to Prince and also to, I forgot who the hell else. Halle Berry, same thing. So when y'all both there, you don't see each other as like, oh, you was passed around. Eric Benet is not looking at somebody like, oh, you was passed around. That's why Halle Berry was with Dave Justice and Eric Benet. And you would think on the outside looking in, because you're not at that level, you're not in that tax bracket, right? You'd be like, oh, she tossed around. But if you were in that tax bracket and at that level, those are your peers. That's who you date. That is your dating pool. That is fact. That is your dating pool. Just like
proximity.
I don't care. I don't care what level a woman's on. A woman.
Post office, you are fucking mail carriers. If you in Hollywood, you are fucking celebrities, and they don't see it like that.
Let me respond. Let me respond real quick. Real quick. I don't care what level a woman's on. That's me. I don't care. I don't care what celebrity status. You a woman to me. If you getting tossed around, I don't care if you're on the lowest level, you tossed around. That means nothing to me. Like a lot of these celebrities are dorks. Let's be real. Dorks with money, and that's cool. Congratulations. But that doesn't make me look at you as better or that you can do more than I can do, because I actually did shit. Real shit. Real shit. You know what I mean? Smash chicks that's known, that people, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? So that tax bracket, that doesn't matter. I don't put women on a pedestal because of you being famous. Like, you're a woman. I'm not going to treat you different than I treat a woman that I meet down the street.
Hey, Playboy,
so that doesn't.
Playboy, would you mind naming 2 or 3 girls that we know?
No, I'm not doing that. Okay. Not doing that.
So I just had. I had
not doing that.
Playboy, just you don't have to say it. Just give us the numbers.
Nah, can't do that. Can't do that.
No, Jen got to respond. She got to respond.
Go ahead. Did bed some women before they were well known. He said he's been in this 11 years. Maybe he did bed some women that may have been unknown then and famous now. That shit happens. And I do agree with him. I do agree.
It's always an insult, but it doesn't insult.
It's the truth. Why do we have to?
But how can you tell me what the truth is? How can you tell me what the truth is in my life? How can you tell me? You really don't know.
Situation.
You said what?
But you just gave an imaginary situation.
It's not an imaginary situation.
Tax bracket. You're not in that tax bracket.
You don't even know what tax bracket I'm in. But you don't even know I'm in California. I own properties.
I love you.
You don't even know what tax bracket I'm in.
Okay, so are you?
And that's public record. That's public record.
Tax bracket or Jamie Foxx tax bracket? Are you around in there?
That doesn't matter. The money. These guys cannot. I could be in the same room with these guys and they can't do what I do.
This is what we have
come
to
on.
Do. We have to stop pretending that it doesn't matter. We have to stop pretending that we know how we would act in that tax bracket. We do not.
Squares think like that. Squares think like that.
We do not.
Real players, they do the impossible.
Not a real player.
You don't know me, Jen. Jen, you don't know me. You don't know me.
Okay.
You don't know me. I guarantee. I guarantee. I guarantee.
Can I give an example to what Mr. Playboy said?
Yeah, listen.
We have to stop talking about how we would be, what we would care about, how we would act in certain situations that we have never.
I talk about what I've done. I don't talk about hypothetical situations. I speak on what was done.
Diddy is in your
What
phone,
was done.
and you can call him and say, "Can I come out to that party this weekend?" And you are around the creme de la creme of females and celebrities and actors and rappers. You cannot say how you would act in those situations, or what girlfriend you would have, or the pass arounds. Y'all are saying
I wouldn't wife no industry chick.
You're not there. It's
ever.
not real to you. It's not real.
Nah, you don't. But you, what's creme de la creme to you ain't that to me. I don't get starstruck.
Oh my good. No,
some of the baddest chicks in the world. You said what? You said I'm lying?
They said nor. She said nor do I. Nor do I.
Okay, listen. Let's get back to the subject.
Something stung him, and I don't know what it was.
No, you know what stung me? You know, I'm gonna tell you what stung me, and then I'm gonna let King carry on. I'm gonna tell you what stung me. When somebody tells me I'm not keeping it real, I take pride in the truth. I don't speak on what I think I can do. I speak on what I've actually done. I don't sit here and lie on my dick. I've never did that. That's corny to me. When I say something,
lied on your dick.
You talking about I'm smashing people that was down there and maybe they're up here now. What's the point? You don't know anything about me. This is the second time we've been on a live together and you tried to insult. And it's cool.
Why are you taking it personal? This is
because it's disrespectful.
Why do you take it personal?
It's disrespectful because you're telling me about me. I've never told you about you.
Be able to affect you this way. If everything you're saying is true, I should.
No, it's because it's when you keep trying to insult me, and it's just like it's not the insult. It's the fact that you're trying to.
Men, and you're the only one that's emotional. I came on here and I spoke to all the men, all of them.
You tried to tell me what I've experienced.
You know what's
you tried to tell me what I've experienced.
Playboy, you know.
That's a you problem.
Playboy, check this out.
Go ahead.
Check this out. At the end of the day, we had this lesson yesterday. YouTube, you can't take it personal. Right?
No, but it's like, no, it's not even personal. It's just like, if I'm here, I can speak on what's real. I can sit here and be quiet and let somebody talk, but sometimes I might want to say, nah, you're wrong. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not mad at Jen. I'm just saying, no, you're not telling the truth because you don't know the truth.
Right.
You can assume.
That's why I said I wasn't trying to be funny. That's why I said.
The truth is you're not famous. Is that right or wrong? The truth
depends on what world you in.
I've never heard of you before.
I've never heard of you.
Thank you. That is my point.
That makes but that has nothing to do with anything.
I'm gonna prove a point because you want to deal with facts and truth. Let's deal with truth. Let's keep it 100 because I don't mind. Anybody in the chat ever heard of the evolutionary Playboy in their life before you
People heard of you for being on this platform though.
Have you ever heard of this man, seen him in a movie, Billboard magazine, on television, walking with a model, an actress, ever in your life? And this is how I'm gonna keep it 100. Have you ever heard or seen me ever in your life?
They've seen you on this platform. Yes. Yes, they've seen you on this platform.
You've never seen me.
Yo, 1, 2, 3, kid. Let them go back.
I'm sorry, my bad. I apologize. Sorry.
You've never seen me before, and that's okay. I'm not hurt by that. It seems like you're hurt because you're not famous or rich. I'm not coming at you.
I don't care about none of that.
But I'm not coming at you, and you're taking it personal.
No, I'm saying for you to ask a chat that you've been on several times if they know you, that's kind of redundant. Of course they know you. You come on this platform. You said what?
But that's not famous. It's like you have a problem with not being famous.
But whoever, have you ever? I've never even mentioned caring about fame. We talking about my opinion on a square. I don't care about, because you're taking stuff. I don't care about fame.
All right.
In real life, no, let me say something. In real life, I'm really successful. Like in real life. Fame,
great.
What does that matter?
But that's great. I'm glad you're successful. But if that's enough, then why do you care that I say you're not rich? Why do you care? Think about that.
I don't care about rich. I care about you saying what I've done. I've done what I said I've done.
Say something about yourself right now. If you were successful, if you fucked famous women, why do you care that Jen is saying you're not famous? Think about
when did I ever care about fame? I said I was defending what you said I didn't do. I don't care about
I don't
fame.
understand it, but why do you care? Why are you so incensed? I said the same thing
Because the whole thing is this topic was about Russell Wilson, and you
right.
came on and put it about me. And I'm not gonna sit here for the
you.
second time and let you tell me about me, and you don't know me.
What
And
are
I've
you
never
talking
said
about?
nothing about you.
Wait a minute, because you're
Nothing.
emotional, so you're not thinking straight. You're emotional, so
I'm
you're not
very
thinking straight.
chill.
First comment,
I'm so
listen,
chill. It's not
you're
even
That's why you
funny.
can't even be quiet right now. You're not.
Because
You're
no, because
emotional.
you try to talk people in the corners, and you
You're
can't do that to me.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You can't
The
do
first
that to
thing
me.
I said when I
You
came on
can't
the
trigger me with the word emotion because I'm not
you
mad.
are emotional.
I'm just defending myself.
You are emotional. You are emotional.
Cool.
And I didn't
Okay.
disrespect you. Your ego got hurt. That's a you problem, not
No.
me. When I first
No.
came
Somebody
on,
telling me about me,
when I
I'm
first
going to
came
respond.
on, when I first
Someone
came
telling
on,
me
my
about me, I'm
rebuttal,
going to
I'm gonna keep
respond.
talking. I'm gonna keep
That's
talking.
cool. And I can keep
Playboy,
talking
Playboy, check
too.
this out. Let her go, then you go.
I'm
You know
gonna
what
keep
I'm saying?
talking. So
Let her
no
go, then
one's
you
gonna
go.
hear you, and no one's gonna hear me. No one's gonna hear you, and no one's gonna hear me because I'm gonna keep talking. Okay? My first rebuttal when I got on the panel was actually to Mr. O. And then I addressed 1, 2, 3, because I think I'm not even sure, so correct me if I'm wrong. But then I addressed 1, 2, 3 about the arm thing, about him not being the best football player anymore. So I was on them two.
King asked me and Mr. O. King asked me and Mr. O to respond. He said, starting with you, Playboy.
Okay, so anyway, my point was, it still stands. A lot of people describe things a certain way when they're not in that environment. A regular average guy, not you, Playboy, a regular average guy will look at a woman like Jennifer Lopez and be like, that's J-Ho, or Ciara been passed around, or such and such fucked everybody. That is how the average person thinks. And I'm telling you, if you're in that tax bracket, if that's your dating pool, you're at a party with A-Rod and Jennifer Lopez, and you're looking at Jennifer Lopez, and you say to yourself, because you're in that tax bracket, and that's your dating pool, you say to yourself, as soon as A-Rod stops dating her, I'm going to kick it. And I'm going to date her for 1, 2, 3 years. We may even get engaged. That is what the thought process is in that tax bracket and in that dating pool. Same as people trying to fuck each other on YouTube. Same as all the mail carriers are fucking each other at the post office. Same as all the people that work at the ice cream shop, all of them are fucking. That is what happens. If these people are not in your dating pool, you say, oh, she's a pass around. That is what the average man says. But if you were in that tax bracket and in that dating pool, you don't care about things like that anymore. You just don't. That's why Bezos can walk his girlfriend in to Leonardo DiCaprio. She could press her titties all up against Leonardo and be all smitten. And Bezos would be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm smashing this bitch when I go back home. Why? Because I'm the richest motherfucker on the planet. Right. The average dude is going to be like, yo, she disrespected you, Holmes. You going to let your woman disrespect you? When you're in that tax bracket and you have that type of fame, you don't give a fuck the way you give a fuck when you're lower. That is a fact. That is a fact. That's why people are stressed out in Hawaii under a palm tree sipping pina coladas. And it's like, whatever. He cheated on me. She cheated on me. When I leave here, I'm still worth $500 million. That is a fact. When people are not there, they can't say how they will react or who's a pass around and who's not. Because can't nobody on this panel tell me. If you were at a motherfucking party and Halle Berry was single or whoever you think is dope, you're gonna be like, I ain't dating Halle Berry. She dated Eric Benet. She a pass around. Hell fucking no. You're going to put your bid in like any other man. And that is what I'm talking about. Now, why you personalize that, I don't know. You personalize that. But I meant that to all the men talking about Ciara, not just you. When I got to you, I was like, you are not famous. And then you threw it back at me. You're not famous either. Correct. I'm not famous either. So I'm not even about to pretend what I would be doing there because I fucked a couple of famous people. Who hasn't if you're good looking? Who hasn't fucked famous people if you're good looking? That's a lie, King. Who hasn't fucked famous people if you're good looking? That's like good looking 101. You get in rooms that normal people, the average person can't get into. You get in dating pools that the average person can't get into if you're good looking. No shit.
Okay.
When you're famous was my point. It's different when you're famous. So I think Ciara and Russell will last because as awkward as y'all or dorky or lame you think he is, let me tell you something. $200 million makes a man very attractive. Very attractive. To women.
Yeah. So with the whole well, one thing, Hollywood is different, right? You do have people who don't just bone or whatever, right? That's why that comedian, what's that chick's name? The one who just went out with Common. She was getting played by other dudes who didn't really want to sleep with her, and she was throwing herself out there. Tiffany Haddish, thank you. And by the way, Tiffany Haddish, forget it. I'm not even whatever. And guys like Jeff Bezos, I mean, Hollywood's just a different species. Just because they're doing it doesn't mean that they don't think that some of these celebs or whatever are hoes. Because other celebrities talk about like, yeah, you know, Hollywood is crazy. It's incestuous. Everyone's having sex with whatever, blah blah. That's one thing. Two, I never cared. Like Russell Wilson, the only thing I talked about him, like, look, he's rich, he's a square, that's cool. I'm just saying in the side of you got to make sure. Look, your arm is your money maker. You got to make sure that that's intact. When we talk about him not being like, I watch football. I'm not insulting you, John. I'm not saying you don't watch football, but he has fallen down from where he used to be. And I'm not saying his own Ciara, but he has to make sure that his arm is good. That's his money maker. Three, when we talk about Ciara versus Meg Thee Stallion, or Cardi B, they're still making music. She isn't. Her last album came out through like a KFC special or something like that, right? Like it was like buy 3 chicken wings and whatever. It was like y'all could look it up if I'm lying. I mean, she's not selling music, so she's not in that bracket of marketing. Yeah, the companies where you have the stuffy men are all like, yeah, let's push these, you know, these chicks who look like, you know, whatever, but they're selling a product that they could monitor, like they could feed off of. Ciara's not there anymore. So her twerking, all that stuff, like you're talking about her winning endorsements, all that stuff from twerking. I have yet to see it because she's not putting out albums. So I'm just saying, I think what everybody else is saying is like, look, and no one's trying to be in his, I think we're talking about like flippantly. We're not that serious about it, but it's like, yo, we're just talking about from the sense of, does this look right as an image? Would you accept it if you were him? And that's not like, we're not trying to say we'll ever be in his bracket. We're not trying to speak for him. We're not hating on him. We all want him to succeed and win, but why can't we have opinions on how the image looks? Why is that such a bad thing? Like, why does that come off as us hating?
1, 2, 3. First of all, the hating thing was a fucking joke. The girls in the chat was saying it. I was saying it was a fucking joke.
No, but that's what women. It was a joke. But honestly, women will call them haters. That's an honest.
People call us haters in the chat. So if I'm not okay, my bad, Jen. I didn't mean to come at you for that. I guess whoever in the chat, people calling us haters, like, nah, we discussing something that's topical. Like,
no, but you know why they call you haters? You know why they call y'all haters? 1, 2, 3 is because they saying that you don't have access to those women to make a comment like that.
No, bro, man, look, if I see Russell,
not yet. 1, 2, 3, tell him not yet.
I look, no, not even that. Look, I have money. What I would never be.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying they say in general they don't think you guys. Maybe they don't think you guys because they haven't seen it. I'm not saying this is true.
That's true, but okay, if they know Mr. O, if they say,
let her go. Go ahead, Jen.
Let me read this real quick. And this is 1, 2, 3. I agree with you. We could all have opinions. Like you had an opinion. All of you had an opinion. I had an opinion, and then I had an opinion about your opinion. You could have an opinion about my opinion. It's all good. You know me. I zero fucks given. But let me read this. Ciara is taking things up a notch as her viral hit Level Up officially goes platinum. Platinum. Okay? Nearly a year after its release, the high energy record received the RIAA certification for more than 1 million digital units sold. That's why I said in the chat, Level Up went platinum on TikTok because all the kids were dancing to it. So at least let's know what we're talking about, right? Just because we don't subscribe to her music and just because we're not checking for Ciara doesn't mean that she's still not killing them on Billboard. Just because we're not checking for her. Because there's a lot of artists I'm not checking for and they go platinum all the time, but I wouldn't know. So let's not act like she's some scrub that she had to marry Russell Wilson. That she went platinum. Russell's not rapping on there, right? That was her doing, and then with the help of TikTok. But platinum, you know how hard it is for somebody to go platinum that's been out as long as she has and is hardly doing anything but being a wife. So I'm just saying, let's give credit where it's due. We can still have our opinions, but let's give credit where it's due. Platinum is not easy to do.
Can I ask a question? So the people in the garden, we still got, remember it's still called a garden because I created it flowers and rocks, flowers being females and rocks being males.
I'm gonna fly trap. I ain't no fly.
Yeah, so
What about the weeds?
don't end the weeds, but don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So let me make these clear. Can everybody go around, and I'll start first, and name one famous person that they smashed, so they could know that we have access to it. Because I'm tired of everybody capping, and I'm gonna say the person I smashed that was famous.
I ain't doing it.
Because we cannot listen. We cannot be talking about this like we experts, and we didn't smash anybody. And I'm not talking about
Same thing E Black did. We can't put the lady's name out there like that.
No, because we gotta name it. So I'm gonna go first.
Nah, don't do it.
I'm gonna go first.
Don't do it, King.
Do y'all want that? Yeah, can I start it off?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm doing. No, we can't. Let's change the subject.
We don't kiss and tell.
Let's change the subject.
King just wants to show off, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. I'm going. You want me to go first?
No. Don't do it. Let's change. Let's get out of here.
Because I want to let y'all know I've been quiet and I could say, and Shannon's gonna say who he smashed too. Because we have. So here, this is what I'm gonna say. The first celebrity I smashed.
Don't do it. Don't do
it's
it.
None of y'all business. Let's change the subject. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman. I don't talk about who.
Please don't do that.
But
I want to address. Can I address Mother Twerks TMC because I agree with her. She said Jen has high energy, also linked to emotions. Men have emotions and don't have to be enraged to be called emotional. I absolutely agree. When I say you're being emotional, I'm not saying it to diminish him or insult him. I'm saying I see him being emotional, and he can tell me that I'm being emotional because I'm yelling. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. Let me tell you something. The only time I really throw daggers and shots and insults is when I don't like you. Okay, then I will honestly admit, yeah, I'm trying to take your head off. But I'm like, I don't have any personal gripe with Playboy or 1, 2, 3 or Mr.
Likewise.
Never, Jen.
Never.
I love you, man.
But that's the problem. You know what? That's the problem, Jen.
Barbershop talk. This is barbershop talk.
Jen.
She's good at what she do. She just great at it.
Jen, the problem is even in your page when I went against Love Cross Borders, we were going back and forth. And at the end, he came to my page and donated. The same thing like you and Playboy and Jen. I mean, Playboy and you. Y'all argue and it look heated, but it's not heated. It's no real beef. This is intense dialogue, conversations. But at the end of the day, we all go home. Playboy goes back to his amazing lady with all his properties. Jen goes back to her amazing man with all her properties. First of all, Jen is monetized now. So Square Biz, go to her page for her monetized party coming soon. But at the end of the day, and I want the same amount of people coming up, 150 people coming up and donating. If 150 people donate $10, $20, that's how we do. We doing monetization parties. So when Mr. O gets monetized, Playboy gets monetized, we doing monetization parties. That's what we do. It started first
out here. I donate, so y'all better come through.
It started first with King monetization parties. That's what we do over here. So we're gonna go over there. She didn't set the date yet. When she sets the date, I hope it's on her birthday. We're gonna go. Everybody donate $10, $20, and we start off with a good thing.
Fuck that, honey.
But with that being said, we really have to understand Playboy and them, Playboy's family. They went back and forth. And if you listen to Playboy, gave her a compliment before, and I think she gave him a compliment. I'm not sure if she did, but at the end of the day, I actually think it's a love quarrel. Oh, hold him to this. Square Biz say, when is the date? He's coming to your monetization party. When is it again?
Hell yeah.
What day of the week is my birthday?
Let me check. The day of the week, but you're gonna be celebrating. Aren't you flying to Puerto Rico?
Wednesday, I think.
I'm not flying to Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico last year.
Where you want to go?
I don't know.
Let me know.
Yo no sé.
All right, hold on. Let me know. I gotta tell my PO. Hold on.
Yeah, he's stupid. Yo.
Hold on. Let me get this. Hold on. I'm looking for the date. You know, my phone is messed. I gotta go to Apple, so I'm supposed to go there. I had to cancel appointment. The 24-hour Apple store for 1:30.
Your birthday the 29th?
Huh?
The 29th is your birthday?
Yes.
What day is it? Because my phone is.
Today is what, Saturday?
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday.
I'm just gonna look at it.
4 days from now.
Oh no, Thursday, right?
It's Thursday.
Wednesday.
What?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. So Wednesday we're gonna have one. If let's do it after the show at 9, 10 o'clock. Her birthday. If she wants to celebrate with us. If she wants to, I think you want to bring it in on Tuesday because you want to actually celebrate your birthday your actual birthday with us.
No, the actual birthday is the 29th.
So when you want to celebrate it?
We could do it on Wednesday.
Okay, all right. So Wednesday, Square Biz, we holding you to it. We expect a band. This is the first monetization party. Everybody bringing your bread. And anytime someone gets monetized through KWK because they think I'm so selfish, we go to them and we show them love. So when Playboy, Mr. O, everybody, Playboy, you monetize, you got your page, right?
Yeah, I got to get back working on it though.
Okay, everybody go to his page, follow him because he's that dude. Let's not play ourselves. Let's go. Everybody follow everybody. When it gets to 1,000, we gonna show love. And then if you want to get to whoever's on this garden and y'all want to get to 1,000, when y'all get there with your 4,000, we'll have a monetization party for you as well. Where everybody, this is called sustainable community economics, right?
What? Wait, hold on. Moments with Mickey. She said that's my son's and brother's birthday on December 29th.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
How I miss
crazy.
out on double the gifts after Christmas. I'd be so mad if I was him.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, Dr. Doug. Thank you, Dr. Doug.
So what happens is everybody cash app everything. We all going spread the love because that's what we should be doing. But I'm not here to take away from anybody. But also question one of the last questions of the evening because it's getting late. Because y'all argue like this, and it's clearly some chemistry going on. Playboy, we know you have a woman, so you're not thinking about her like that. Right, Playboy? You're not thinking about her like that because you have a woman that you love and she's beautiful. Right.
She is.
But are you not thinking about her like that? So I want to make sure.
King, what are you
Jen is attractive.
right now?
What happened?
I said Jen is attractive.
Okay, so Jen, you're not thinking about him like that.
King, what are you doing?
Okay, hold on. So hold on. Let me make this clear. If he wasn't taken and you weren't taken.
Look at what Tristan just did.
Oh shoot. Oh wow.
Oh, DiCaprio.
Listen, if he wasn't taken and you weren't taken, because you are taken by your career, right? And your profession, would you ask her out, Playboy? Would you actually talk to her?
Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer that. Just say this. I've seen people with this type of tension. They would have sessions and nobody would know about it.
That's a fact. That's what I'm feeling.
They would work out the tension through
That's
a
what I'm
session.
feeling.
Let me just say this real quick.
It wouldn't be serious.
Let me just say this real quick.
But what does that say about have this tension with everybody? Women too.
I'm trying to like generalize it.
Let me just say this real quick. What I was trying to say, Jen, is that just who I am. I'm OCD with everything. So even when I was young, I never wanted to go after any chick that I knew other dudes smashed. Right? So that's why I'm saying, to me, it doesn't matter what level. If I know you tossed around like that, I don't want it. Like I might have fun with you, but that's it.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question. Like, would you take her out?
No.
Okay, so moving on.
Yo, this is crazy, man. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this tension because y'all argue.
But it's no tension.
Why are you scared?
It's no tension.
Why you don't get to the bottom of anybody else's tension when I argue with them? Because I argue with everybody.
No, but Jen,
Answer the question, bro. Why you being emotional?
Jen. First time I've known you. No, Jen.
Barking at 1, 2, 3. Why
No.
Why are you being emotional? Question, Playboy, would you date her?
Well, yeah,
you saw her at One Oak, and she was with all the little famous people, whatever. But whatever. Would you holler at her?
Hell yeah.
No, not you, Miss O. We know that. We talking about Playboy. If you saw a whole bunch, and I'm talking about IMG models, WME 4 models, all them bad baddies, all at One Oak, and Jen was by herself drinking some lonely ashy ass rum or whatever. Would you go over to Jen?
Yeah, she's gonna have to tell me no.
I'm only joking. Would you go over to Jen and holler at her? And not because you're
right. She gonna know I'm in the room. She gonna have to tell me no, I'm not interested. She gonna know I'm there. I'm gonna definitely say something to somebody that look like that. Are you kidding me?
This is what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying at the end of the day, I see what's going on and it's cool. It's all right. But my question is, is there tension between Jen and Playboy?
No.
Is it too attractive? Is it two attractive people?
And so anyway, like I was saying, Playboy, I heard the last thing you said. So my rebut to that is basically my point still stands. I just feel like people talk about what they would do before they're in a situation. That was my only point. That was my point.
The original point was,
I seen Jen tell people before, and she took it easy on you, Playboy. That's why I think there was some like going on.
Don't get the original point missed. We was comparing Sierra. And
no, you're not. No, you're not. No.
Tell them we're fucking.
No, you're not.
If not, this is gonna keep going. Tell them we're fucking. We met up. Where did I fly out? Where do you live? Where do you live, Playboy?
Yo, come on, man. It's a joke.
I flew out there. We were fucking. Like, can we move on now? Because it's like dragging the chat.
Okay. So let's move on.
We was just comparing Russell to Meagan and them, and we all said that Russell would leave the situation because of image first before Sarah would ever mess up her situation. That's what we said.
I agree.
Okay, but I agree with that.
Right. That's what we were saying. So when we said I think y'all heard something else and it went this way, and that's not what we meant. So we can own that, and we'll take a full accountability for what we said and how it made y'all feel. I apologize. That was not our intentions.
Okay, but
we are good.
I agree with that because I do agree that
that's what I said from
that was she was securing the bag.
No,
like,
I said it just like that, but I should have said it different.
The bag. So I do agree with you 100%. That was her come up. He saved her from
For
futures.
sure. For sure.
This all you had to do to beat Jen right here. You need a soundboard. That would have got that's him. That Russell. That Russell.
Hey,
right there.
why I got the same one?
Yeah.
The same one.
Hey, the bear.
Yeah, so basically her point, Jen's point was basically like what LaShane said, it was proximity.
Yes.
Proximity determines who you are passionate with, who you marry, who you are with. And this is why proximity.
Okay.
Proximity, who you close to, who stands next to you. That's who you're gonna be with for the most part, right? Proximity.
Like, and let me get this straight. I'm surprised that the rodeo, the dating rodeo that Hollywood is. I'm like, wait, but he was with her and then she was married to him.
Right.
Now she's with him. He's with her.
Right.
Like they take that rodeo serious. And you would think, well, that woman's been connected to 5 men, so no other man's gonna date her. And then a high caliber man will come and date her and wife her. So it's a whole different world.
Right.
Hollywood is a whole different world that even shocks me. I'm like, nah, ain't nobody gonna date that girl after that. And then boom, it's like, what? He's
Right.
with her? What happened?
But so when E Black said to me, you slept with somebody in the garden, it's not, if I did, it doesn't matter. That's where I'm at every day. It's proximity, right? I'm gonna sleep with everybody in the garden. That's what I'm going to do.
Absolutely, not everybody, but absolutely.
Yo, King, you know you're a sociopath, right? Like, how do you twist it
shit.
right back?
I am a sociopath.
Bro.
And the only person that figured that out was 1, 2, 3.
Zion, are y'all ready? Wait a minute.
Sometimes you might get a rose in the garden. Sometimes you might pluck a weed in the garden.
Yo,
as long as they ain't got no soy sauce on them, though, right?
But Garden, are y'all ready? Because he said he's taking everybody down. He's mowing down all the flowers. Y'all ready for that?
We didn't all hit a weed or two. We didn't all hit a weed or two. Everybody hit a weed or two.
Yo, listen. So we could beat around the bush. Any older women that are interested in getting mowed down by King, just please put a crown. Put a crown up. And if you're not getting interested mowed by King, put like what can he put, like
a black heart.
Like black heart. Let me know, because I don't want to waste time, because Clay says I'm smashing everybody. So put the crown up so I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, you got custom emojis. They didn't throw your emoji in there.
Throw up the black heart. Smash King. Throw up the crown if you down to smash. If you down for a little quickie.
Yeah, look, because I'm clearly sleeping with everybody. So put the crown up. And the person that I'm messing with, you better put the crown up, because I'm gonna be really mad at you.
Oh my gosh, yo!
Look, the garden said everybody's saying no. They're not even putting nothing up. They're not putting a black heart or a crown. Can I get what up? Did somebody put something? Let me see.
Ely said the garden is lying.
They don't want to smash me. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's why I'm telling you, E Black. I'm not smashing anybody in the garden. It's a joke.
And I got the 2 fingers. Anybody want my attention? Put the 2 fingers in there.
Because we don't want to waste time. According to Jen's theory, which is a true theory, is proximity determines who you smash.
It does.
So we're in the garden 24/7, literally to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Nobody showed me love. Show my boy King. Nobody showed me love. They're like hell to the nizzo.
No,
my girls got Gucci necklaces.
Sherelle and Nikki put black hearts. At least they were paying attention.
Who?
Sherelle and Nikki.
Yeah, they said no. They said no. No crown. No one showed me love. See, that's what I'm telling you. E Black. Nobody in the garden loves me. They don't want to sleep with me. So I don't know what you're talking about.
My girls got Gucci necklaces for Christmas. Anybody put the deuces up?
Somebody put the deuces up if you want.
We got Gucci necklaces.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Hey man, they had a good year, man. They worked hard.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
conversation with Kings. I don't know what your next episode is gonna be, bro. But can you talk about that though, like hoeing? Like, because I think that there's a negative connotation with women who just like to have a lot of sex versus women who hoe and destroy relationships or destroy situations, friendships that men have. I mean, because we talking about a lot of these girls who get passed around. A lot of these girls just like to have
That's
sex.
where it gets confusing when you use words like hoe and you try to tie it to promiscuity. Like promiscuous women, they took the word hoe and they attached it to being promiscuous.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna do something about that too. I like that, but I also think I kind of like what Kevin Gates said. He said a girl is a hoe if she's fucking a man for attention.
No,
that's what Kevin Gates said. It's like if you sleep with men for attention.
Kevin Gates.
He said if you sleep with a man for attention, you're a hoe. But if you're just sleeping to have sex with him, that's okay. But if you just want his attention, like some girls sleep with people to get accepted. That's what he said.
Women that are I got this kid. Women that are promiscuous are just square prostitutes prostituting themselves for nothing. Hoes have instructions from reputable men in this game.
Yo, I feel like I'm gonna get indicted.
So when is it a negative?
If you're a hoe, you are under instructions. Otherwise, you just a square prostitute.
I'm just surprised nobody put some crowns up. Nobody got crowns up.
Somebody said, look, Mother Twerk said Kevin Gates, the guy who talks about eating booty.
Yeah, but some of these dudes,
yeah, but he's a fellow Puerto Rican, Jen. You can't do that to him.
Who?
Oh. Kevin Gates is Puerto Rican. Speaks fluent Spanish.
About that man, so it means nothing to me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get my advice about women or men from a Kevin Gates. I'm sorry. There's a couple of people on that list, and he's
a polyamorous type person.
Fine.
Yeah, but he kicked women in the chest.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like, if you see a celebrity, right? Let's say
I like Kevin Gates rap.
A female celebrity, and she's attached to 5 male celebrities, right? Let's just say, is that a pass around? Because let's say she's only been with those 5 guys. If those 5 guys were famous, is she a pass around because she's had 5 guys that y'all know about?
Well, see, it's not with the sex. Hoes. It's like being in relationship with dudes in the same group, not the sex.
I think a woman should never tell a man who she slept with, and she should deny it until she can't deny it no more. Because if I find out who you slept with, if I know them, it's over. If he's not on my level, it's over.
What if they famous and wealthy?
He's not on my level.
He's not on your level?
You could be famous and wealthy, but you're not on my level because you still don't have access to what I have access to. There's certain clubs and certain societies, they don't care how famous, how much money you have. You're not the pedigree. So those guys are not on my level. I respect them, but they're not on my level. There's certain places I could go they cannot go to.
You think they care about getting in those clubs if they wealthy?
I don't know if they care about getting to those clubs or organizations, but they have people that work with them, for them, and people that they work for that's part of those organizations.
See, this is the thing about life. You aren't who you think you are until the people who are on that level accept you as an equal. That's the one thing about being a player or a square or a businessman or just a guy who got a lot of money, like valuable versus invaluable.
This is why that's 100% right.
Accept you as a peer.
You're 100% right.
Whatever you want.
100% right. That's why, as much as y'all don't like Anton,
Oh,
right? Let me bring it back. As much as I don't like Anton, that's why E Black. That's why E Black is not valuable.
Yo,
Because
Playboy, you see this, right?
E Black is not
Yes.
valuable because E Black Anton doesn't even talk to him.
If
He's
you're
not
not
valuable.
expecting-
He always says I talked to some good content creators and they gave me advice. Who?
Yo, can I say this real quick about that situation? Can I say something that you missed yesterday, right?
Yeah.
To me personally, I wish you would just not mention their names anymore. But let me just say something how you impact them. Because remember when your boy Chicago Rilla came on and was talking about when you and Chef were cool, he was talking about y'all engagement. He's basically implying that y'all engagement ain't doing nothing, blah blah, right? Remember that episode? They're not supposed to be watching your show. This guy Anton has a show, Lapeef and blah blah blah, and they still came to your show. The show that's supposed to be ain't doing nothing, ain't doing ish, and came to insert himself on the show.
No, he came to recruit Jen.
I understand, but hold, I understand. Jen has been around since this is not her first month on YouTube, right? She was always around, right? So what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to feed them energy. They're a virus. Anton needs the attention, whether it's good or bad. You doing good, and like you said, you don't got a camera besides your computer camera. You don't got a mic. You don't got to give them energy. They come to check you out because they know that what they do. Like, let me say this real quick. I don't really care about Anton. I ain't trying to fight him. I'm not no thug. I'm not none of that stuff. Anton, he gets the attention. No offense to Jen if she takes this on. He gets the attention like an emotional chick. It's to rile you up and get you to respond. Once you respond, he wins. He don't matter if it's good or bad. He wins. When you have your topics, whatever, they watching. Because all he knows how to do is
Wait, hold on. Did you see this? Did you see Sheriff? Wait, Anton made a video about Jen. He knew her. When was this?
Did he recruit? Did he recruit?
No. What happened? I was getting Anton props right now. I'm saying that he acknowledged us. That I was basically what Mr. O said. Anton, we can hate all we want, but he put 9 years into the game and he worked hard. So he acknowledged us at KWK. So I was saying E Black.
Sherelle, when he did that, because the first time I ever spoke to that man was yesterday. But I mean, not yesterday.
Him and TLA are friends. They talk regular. Him and TLA are friends.
They're the best of friends.
They are really good friends. They know each other. They talk.
It's not like he don't know about you. The only people he respected on there was really me and you, to be honest. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it real with you. He don't respect.
I never spoke to him till that situation.
He don't respect E Black.
But he know you.
E Black. Your peers. I'm going back to Mr. O point. Your peers don't respect you.
Right. Then you're not that.
That's the same thing that happened with Chef, unfortunately, when he was trying to buddy up with Anton, and Anton patted him on the head.
No, Anton gave him said you good on these YouTube streets.
Yeah, and then what else? Did he invite him?
I don't know what that meant.
Did he invite him up on the panel?
But then Anton called him stupid.
Right. That's my point.
But then he corrected himself and said, "No, I didn't mean stupid. I meant ignorant."
Cheryl say she heard of you, Jen, from Anton.
Oh shit.
Cheryl say she didn't hear about you until Anton.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen is flattered now. She even.
No,
it's not that. It's not that.
She has the right to be flattered.
You can't take that away from Anton though. 1, 2, 3. Like Anton, he did put in work. You gotta give him props.
No.
It shows me that first of all, I agree with 1, 2, 3, but it shows me that because I have the same opinion as you do. 1, 2, 3. They do watch, and why it's like. I don't know why keep giving them energy and because it's like free promo. That's why I don't care about my haters and I invite them on because they keep me in the algorithm. Every time you say my name, like I didn't know Anton did that video, but obviously he got people interested in me. That's free promo, and I'm just not in a free promo. That's why I address a clown one time. Yeah. If you look at my category, I'll address a clown one time. I won't mention his name after that.
When somebody talking about me, I don't know nothing about. I'd be like, "Oh, that's so sweet."
Let me tell you something. I'm different. Like to me, I like to mention them because I'm a sociopath.
Because I'm like that thing with E Black today. This was the best time of his life. It is motherfucking Christmas, and he is here getting his wife dragged to and fro.
I didn't drag his wife. I dragged him.
No, a lot of people talking about his wife.
Oh, word. Yeah, I was telling him that
But my point is that this was the best time of his life. It is Christmas. He's on here. Y'all keep mentioning him and mentioning him and mentioning him and talking about. I wouldn't have did that. Block.
Oh no, he got blocked. That's why he got timed out. When they realized that they can't communicate in the garden, the worst you could do to people that I could do, and I didn't realize, is block people. They hate that.
I want to know, as a woman, if you are a wife to a man like that, would you respect the way he's moving?
Oh,
yeah, that's a good question.
Does your wife even respect the way you're moving?
Yeah, we're talking about the topic today. The topic is therapy session for E-Black.
Does your wife respect how you're moving, or does she look at you as the same clown?
Yeah, but she's probably just happy to be in a marriage.
I don't think.
Why
she
would you
wants
say
that
that? Why would you say that?
She don't want her
Because
face
it's
out
all
there in
about-
the attention.
because it's all about options, right? And let's keep it 100. If she was an attractive woman with high self-esteem, she wouldn't be with an E-Black. She just wouldn't. She wouldn't be with an E-Black. So it's like, listen, don't underestimate how badly women want to be married and say they have a husband. I see it all the time. Okay. So she's probably like, I don't care that he act a fool, long as he keeps saying I'm his wife and he come home to me. I don't care, because the man is a mess. And I'm not saying this to insult, but if you're constantly drinking and smoking, you're always greasy when you're on a panel, you're not right. You're in a chat where a man is insulting your wife over and over and over again, putting pictures up of her, and you stay, there's something wrong with you. That's not an insult. It's the truth. What man would do that? What man in his right mind would stay in a chat while people are dragging his wife, making fun of him, calling him a loser, calling him a bum? What man would stay in a chat for a couple hours? Then you keep timing him out. Then he keeps coming back. That's not normal behavior. So his wife is just like, I don't care what, do your worst. That's my husband, and I got a man when I get in bed tonight. I don't care. Like, some women just want to be married.
That's not sustainable, and it's signs of infidelity. Like, if presented with opportunities, both of them would step outside.
Of course.
That's for them to set. Like, I understand y'all saying, but like, to get into these personal things with their wives and their spouses.
Yeah, but 1, 2, 3, then they can't come to YouTube. This is the Black YouTube.
I agree.
There's no
if you
morality
don't want
here.
to address this, then you have to denounce the whole ideology of sociology. We have these questions to talk about human behavior and what people do in certain social settings.
Right.
This is the actual curriculum.
But hold on.
Sociology is real. We can't ignore it and
It's
fantasize
actually
it away.
social anthropology.
We look at behaviors and patterns, and we determine how people would conduct themselves in certain settings. This is what we've been talking about. This is real life.
I feel you, Mr. O, but how about this? Put that in where you're not talking about him direct, because you like y'all giving this dude power still. Y'all giving him power. Like y'all all, well,
I'm gonna be honest with you, 1, 2, 3. I gotta agree with you just one bit. You know why? I check analytics very well. We don't give him any power. His subscribers don't grow. His views don't grow. And then when he comes on this, I could say something about Anton. When Anton came, we really went to 160. Right? My shit hit a 1500 before the 24-hour mark. So like, you gotta get props. He doesn't get power from us. He doesn't get power from us. What he gets is this crave for attention. It's a mental issue. Some people here just want people to listen to them, because in real life, no one listens to them.
Right. And a lot of people come to YouTube for that therapy. A lot of people got issues outside of YouTube, and they come to YouTube
built for that.
You know, I could tell. You know, I could tell Playboy and Jen in real life have something, because they had a heated argument, but they cool. You know, I could tell me and Shan had something. Me and Shan had a heated argument on Jen's page, but we're cool.
Kappa's not always on some.
Yeah, when you take it personal, like he takes it personal, we not. I tell everybody the time I hate Anton. Do you see the way me and him was talking yesterday? You like, damn, these guys respect each other. They're gonna kill each other, but we respect each other. These people don't really have a life after this. I'm telling you, you gotta watch them. He doesn't have a life.
I don't deal with people like what happened on my page today. I don't deal with people I don't like. You're not going to get a conversation out of me. If you come at me, you're going to get a rebuttal, one video, and I'm moving on. That's
Who
just like
came at Jen today? Who came at Jen?
JP came on the panel and was like, she feels like a hypocrite because she don't like me and she don't like King. So I
Why does she need to say that? Why does
I
she need
talked
to
to
say
her
that?
today. I talked to her today.
I was like, what? So why are you here? And that's the thing with these YouTube streets, that people don't like each other, but they like the attention that they get from that person, or the attention that they get from the person's chat, or the attention that they get in general being in that. I'm like, how are you on my panel, lady?
JP,
like, why are you on my panel?
Pretty dope. She normally pretty dope and stay at the drama.
Yeah, no.
Damn, I missed
Not on
that.
my panel today. And I think it's just, and again, I don't have anything personal against it, but I think it's because of her age. She thinks that her words supposed to be law, right? Like, I'm older than everybody, so I'm just gonna say this, and I'm the oracle. And I'm like, age, you don't automatically get my respect because of your age.
If we keeping it real though, people just don't like you in the black space.
Yeah, and there's a lot of that too.
And they probably hate me if they knew that my kids was Mexican. They don't know that, but they probably hate me.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I mean, like it's stupid to have these stupid ass arguments, but they only hate you because you're not black. So before you even open your mouth, they like, I'm waiting to respond to whatever she say so I can shut her down because she don't have no business. And I'm like, man, that's the reason why I went outside and had kids, because of that shit.
I mean, and that's fine. Whatever your issue is, that's fine. But I'm just like, why be on somebody's panel? If I don't like you, I'm not going to the panel.
I reached out to her today and wished her happy holidays and everything. Like, she real cool.
And she's cool. Like I said, I don't have none of that. She's just talking. Like, these people are just talking.
And sometimes you once I get what you said, don't give them whatever. But at the end of the day, it's about I play a numbers game. The algorithms, mention his name and putting that thumbnail up, got people here to 150. Also, but it got us to have these conversations outside of them. But this is what people want. People are home, they chilling, they probably doing work, they probably driving a truck, they probably taking care of kids. We keep them entertained. That's what we're doing here. Unfortunately, some people are going to get hurt and some people are not. This is like a video game. You're not going to really die. You can get hit up every time. You're not going to die. Come back.
Is there a way that you could? All right. So is there a way, like, if you do have an issue with somebody did something, right? Because yes, that does help the algorithm, but there are people who are like, all right, these little inner YouTube beefs is kind of whack. You know what I mean? But I did like, I like the topic. I was gonna, click on that, and I think that over time, you might build that. Where it's like, all right, we could talk about topics, ignore the people, and you're gonna have more people just clicking naturally because, like, I like this topic. I don't really care about that beef because you see it sometimes in your top. You see people who comment like, "Yo, what is this?" and you don't see them again. I mean, and
I disagree because I've been growing.
No, yes, you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just the game.
I like even more. I'm just saying, like, even more growth, incremental growth on top. Like, you give some people energy, and it's like sometimes it kind of stifles. All right, like the opportunity cost of that, right? If people know what opportunity cost, like, what's the opportunity cost of you having these little, not inner beasts, but these little topics on Black or whoever it may be.
Yeah, but I don't start it though. You gotta.
That's true.
I'm listen. I never start any issue I had.
Conversation.
Every issue I had, the only issue I tell jokes. But he's had the whole Christmas massacre.
He did a massacre today,
and then he did the whole So
and then he took it down. And he took it down because he ain't built like that, right? So
he took it down, but doesn't stop me from saying, "Yo, listen, dude."
He took down the one he did on Daryl too. He
didn't
take it down.
So you gotta understand.
Okay, my bad.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. He has a serious issue, with himself. He's not happy. He's not happy. You see how you could say, "Yo, I don't care about this dude. I'm good." It's tell me times I hit Jen. Yo, Jen, I want to get. She's like, "What are you talking about? Let's get money." What are you talking about, King? What are you talking about, Playboy? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about? Because what happens is, but I know that the people want blood. Let me tell you something. Jen does so many informative pieces on her page, on her channel. Mm-hmm. But the things that hit the algorithm is when she go wild. So what do you want her to do? What do you want her to do? So If I was Jen, I'd be like, you know what? You need to get the people in your room, get the traction, get the subscribers, and get this money. Because when she drops stuff like the 10 YouTube rules, the 10 YouTube commandments, guess what happens? Nobody's cashing her out. They're only cashing out when we go into war. I'm starting to see that. And I came in to get monetized. So okay, I gotta beat somebody up to get monetized, so I'm beating everybody up. If to get monetized, if I could talk about growing onions and I was getting monetized, I'd do a whole thing about growing onions. I do a whole thing about growing onions, but they don't want that. The people don't want that.
I'll say this: I don't care about what the people want. That's why I address people one time, and that's only if they want to see my side of the story, right? I only address people one time, and that's just in case if people are being nosy and they're like, "Oh, I want to see what she got to say about what that guy said about her," and I only do it one time.
Yeah, but Jen, the thing is, you do it one time, but I'm talking about the times where you have debates with people like Playboy, and it was entertaining. It was going back and forth. Yeah, both were going at it, and y'all became friends. Y'all, people want to see that.
No, but that's different. But that's different because I don't hate Playboy. I would hope he don't hate me. This is barbershop talk.
Right.
Me and him would have this conversation in person and be like, get out of here. What the fuck? Who buying the drinks? This is barbershop talk. That's different than someone who's being vitriolic, talking about your wife, talking about your kids. That's hate. That's real hate. That's on site. If I see you in person, it's going to be a problem. That's different. I don't have time for that. These dudes aren't that interesting to me. These dudes are so like they're not that interesting. So I can't keep. I would feel dumb continuing to talk about.
But I said this. I'm gonna keep on talking about it until 2022. So give me my few days to get busy, please.
You got a few days.
Right. Give me my few days to get busy, and I got some more people I got on my list. But the only thing me and Jen really have in common is the fact that we never start. Tell me a beef that I ever started. Tell me something I ever started. No one. Tell me something that Jen started besides for Playboy.
That's true, but you know what your boy said yesterday, King?
Remember what your boy said? Log on. That's how it rolls.
Remember what your boy said yesterday is about
2022. Do not come to my page thinking you're gonna find beef. I'm going back to how I got them 700 subs. I'm going back to that. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't do this beefing back and forth with people. It's like, oh, I need attention, so let me call her name out. Let me at her. At me. Great. Let your 10 subscribers know who I am now. I don't care anymore. I
you see how you be doing though? You see what you say though? Come on.
I can't.
Come on, it's not a shot though.
I have a rule and I broke it on YouTube. I have a rule and I broke it on YouTube. Is what I tell my friends, is what I tell people in the industry. If someone under you, meaning under you, and I don't mean, oh, you're better. I mean under you. If they can't give you any clout or any fame or any money by you talking about them, do not respond. So let's say if a girl I'm on set with on an independent film is talking shit about me, I'm not going to respond. Jennifer Lopez says something, I'm going ham. I'm going ham.
Listen, let me
Jennifer Lopez is going to get all kinds of eyes on me. What the hell is Marisol going to get me because she don't like me on set?
Whoa.
You see, yo.
Whoa. Hold on. You see what I'm talking? Jen is about peace, but she dropped names here and there.
Yeah, she do. She good.
Hold on. I'm a math person. E Black had several people on his page that's not coming back anymore, but I bet you they're watching because they know if I see their name, I'm going to block them. And I'm going to block y'all still because guess what? I'm a person. I watched y'all. I came to that room and I said hi to every flower in that room. As soon as I left, because I said it's my turn, y'all started putting fuck KWK. I said, ooh.
So what did I had to say?
Huh?
What does that have to do with what I had to say?
No, because you dropped the name that you didn't have to drop.
I said Marisol. You know somebody named Marisol?
No, that's why.
She knows. She good, Jen. You're great.
No,
I'm great at what she do.
You see, you like this
queen of that shit.
No, she really don't know.
She's too smart for that. No, come on, we know what she's doing. She's good at that. I
Yo,
would never argue with Jen in
Wait a
public.
minute,
She
wait a minute.
really
Why
don't
y'all
know.
insulting me? Y'all thought I said Maricela because if I
You
wanted to
just said it. Now you said it. Now you
I'm
said it.
telling you, she
I
didn't
wanted to
know.
say
Like,
Maricela, I would have said it. Why would I
okay.
be afraid to say Maricela? I said
oh
Marisol, like the
man.
average Latin chick on set in comparison to
Okay,
Devon.
okay.
Marisol is a typical Hispanic Latin name.
Yeah,
Marisol is
I ain't
yeah.
afraid to call no names. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
But King, can I just say something real quick? Do you
Go
think that
ahead.
there's a way that, like, you could think about stealing those people's sub? Not because you said you black don't have subs like that, right? But these people who don't like you, right? Because some people may not like you because what whatever may say about you, right? They might click on your content, right?
Mhm.
If you had content where you were ignoring them, like say you want to talk about them, but you put it in a topic that did not say their name, you could say a topic of like, are you satisfied? Is your wife satisfied? Does she be like some BS, right? And they're like, you know what? Yo, I wasn't rocking with King off of what's the name said, but let me rock with this real quick. You know what I mean? And you grow it that way. Because that's what some other channels do. They don't really address the beef all the time.
Right.
And they catch those people. You know what I mean? Like that's how
yo, he's funny. Tristan's crazy, but I get what I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, the way I've been doing it is like I've been blessed, man, because I'm getting subscribers and I'm creating my own subscriber pool. Because that's why the only reason why other content creators will come here is because I have something that they want. It's a different subscriber. Someone's down there. Let me bring somebody up. Who is that? Sorry, Playboy. I have a different subscribers pool. You get what I'm saying? Like it's different. I have my own, and that's what I'm trying to build. And also, it's a numbers game. I'm at 1125 right now. That's light, but I have a different business module from everybody else. I don't need $100,000 subscribers to make $100,000. I just need a faithful 5,000 to have the same type of lifestyle they have, if not better. I don't need the masses. I need my niche. So I'm already 20% close to my goal of having 5,000 subscribers who really are dedicated to my brand. And I'm cool because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't need 100. Do I want 100, 300, 400, a million subscribers? That'd be cool. But I'm not ready to manage that. I only have a webcam. Y'all keep on forgetting. I have a webcam. I have an echo in my building because my thing is 22. My ceiling is 22 feet. I have a webcam. I'm doing it with a webcam.
I like that. Dame Lee said, "Hate is the new love." Can I use that? I
Yeah.
like that. Hate is the new love.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, people really got to understand this is a different type of, who said that? So King, you blocked people that said FKLK on E Black Show. No, I didn't block them because they didn't reveal themselves, but they know who I know and I saw it. I'm going to block them because I want to know why they put that up there like that. Because they come in here saying they part of the garden, and that's disrespectful. And it's cool because at the end of the day, y'all could do what y'all want to do, but you're not going to disrespect me.
Why don't you drop names? Who said it?
I said the names. I said I saw Danique Anthony do it. I saw Agent.
I got a pen.
Danique Anthony, and I saw Aisha Smith do it, and I saw a couple of other people do it. Oh, the Green Vegan did it. I named the names, and it's cool because I only showed when I went to E Black page, I showed them love, and I still got love for them. But you're not gonna come into 2022 with me, and you know what's gonna hurt you? The same thing that hurt Chicago Rilla. He could never make a comment on my chat again. That shit is gonna hurt him because he loves my chat. They love my chat. As much people don't like me or they don't like whatever, they fuck with the chat. They fuck with the garden. The garden keeps it lit. So when you don't have you see what E Black did when I timed him out. He said, "Yo, man, that was a gym." Bye. They need the garden. They need the garden. So it's cool.
That's true. Could you? And I'm not saying you do this, right? Because E Black was trolling, right?
Right.
When E Black was trolling, your chat got at him, right? Not saying you unblock him, but do you think that might actually help you to have a guy like that try to come in and he gets just destroyed by your chat?
No, he has access to the chat because what happens is he has access to the chat, but the problem with that is the other people don't have access to his chat because they switch sides. E Black don't fuck with me. I like people that don't fuck with me. Come, you could comment. Chicago, he plays both sides.
Right.
So you can't be in the chat. Pick a side. I like my enemies in the chat. It keeps this fun. He can't. And now Chicago. I'm saying your name, and guess what? You can't pop in and say who's saying my name because you're blocked. You see, it's real simple. It's very simple. Y'all don't have to be here, but y'all here. So let's have fun. Cheryl talks about everybody because we love her. She don't have to pick sides. Jen don't pick sides. Jen comes at everybody. So, but my thing is, E Black, you denying who I was to you. You're denying it, and I don't like it. He's a very delusional man. He said he was an actor when I first met him, and I believe him. If you could act like you love your wife, that's all.
Yeah, yo,
he ain't letting that go.
Yo, Tristan, son, this guy is she's a psychopath. Son.
No, but you act, and I never said his wife was ugly. I never said that. I said that he's disrespectful to his wife because you know that woman loves you, but you don't love her.
Hey, I'm out, guys.
All right. All right. Listen, with that being said, peace, O.
Peace, O.
And we're gonna go to sleep now. I needed that too. But listen, shout out to everybody. And y'all have a good day. And who came up? Who came up? Oh, Evolutionary Playboy. You good?
Yeah, my phone died.
Nah, it's good. We about to call it quits.
Okay.
And we want to say thank you for everybody. Go and follow Evolutionary Playboy. What's your channel again?
It's Evolutionary Playboy.
Evolutionary Playboy. Shout out to Jen on the block with Jen. We having a monetization party on Wednesday, December 28th. That's it.
On my birthday, 29th.
The 29th, December 29th, we'll have a monetization party. So everybody come. And if you don't know how it works, she was my first ever super chat. So what happens is if you have PayPal, you have an account, you click on it, they tell you how much you want to donate, and you put your credit card in or your PayPal information, and they send her the bread, and that's it. And we're gonna do that.
Can y'all dress up for me for my birthday? Can y'all dress up a little bit?
What's the theme?
Whatever y'all want. No pressure. Just can y'all dress up? Can y'all look a little shiny? Playboy, you can come with your shirt off. Put a little extra.
now
I got you.
See what I mean?
I got you.
After she plays,
I want
it to look like a party. I want to take a picture of the panel. You know what I'm saying? So I can have little memories.
Work, but they got work in the morning.
Oh, they do?
Because it's Wednesday.
Why don't we do it early?
It's your party. You gotta let us know.
So let's do it like the.
But what about the West Coast? But the West Coast people ain't gonna be there. They don't get home until 8.
I'll make it.
Yeah, what's wrong with this dude?
Huh?
I can make it.
Wednesday at what time? 6 o'clock?
No, that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They still at work. You gotta do like 8 or 9 or 10.
What about like 8 or 9?
That's when they just got home. Remember, it's 5 o'clock. They gotta settle down and everything.
I could be there by 5. No problem.
5 what time?
Yeah. I could be there by 5.
Yeah, that's 8 o'clock. That's why I'm saying the safest. Is to do it at 10 because everybody's home. The East Coast is going to sleep, and the West Coast is just about to unwind.
Should I do it on Saturday then? Now you making me think about it.
It's your party, man.
It's your party.
Let me sleep on it, and then I'll throw up the thumbnail everywhere, and y'all will see it.
All right.
Let me sleep on it.
Okay.
And by the way, Playboy, she answered the question from earlier just to help you out. Or that the question that King asked.
Yeah, she did.
She did. She answered it right there. So
what question?
But he didn't.
Don't worry about it. When you say you want to see the shirt off, that was the
come
answer.
with the shirt off, Playboy, so I can take a picture of my panel on my birthday.
I got you.
I think we all should come with our shirt offs.
Yo, I swear,
You're right. So they can clown
everybody's shirt off. That's the theme of the party.
That'd be hilarious.
Shirts off.
That'd be hilarious.
Y'all hear this, ladies? Y'all hear this? Shirts are gonna be off.
No, we're not doing that.
Someone said
I had to do push-ups before you came up.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure talking to y'all. Yo, this is good. I like the energy. We having fun. And like I said, 2022, we're not gonna really be doing this anymore because I already proved I'm the content king. I don't really need to be doing this. I'm good. Wait, my boob's too big, Gina.
Hey, yo.
About that part. Hold on, wait a minute. Time out.
Right.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm telling you, y'all know I'm petty for all those. I let the name out that put that K, that put FKWK. You know I'm petty. I'm coming for you every time I see y'all. I'm clowning y'all, and some of y'all need to leave me alone because
Can we give King some credit? I never seen somebody with 1,000 subs get this much play, get talked about this much. Okay, it's incredible. It is incredible. I gotta say, I'm like, yo, dude's got 100,000 K coming over here. What you doing over here, King? I don't really care, but I want to see. What's up? Good luck with you. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
You know why? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I really believe a lot of them don't have real subs. 1,000 real subs is better than 100 so subs. I'm telling you, I got all my subs is real. They get emotional. My subs is real. My subs subscribe. Cheryl will tell you. Cheryl know what the business is. A lot of them don't have real subs.
I ain't buying no damn subs because
I didn't buy no subs.
If YouTube does a sweep,
because they do sweeps.
Yeah, they do that on Instagram. They do sweeps.
And you get caught, you in trouble.
And if you can't get enough people to actually follow after, it actually destroys the algorithms. You don't want to touch.
What's it? Well, you say that again. So you saying something really?
If you don't get enough people to it's really janky. Like if you buy subs and you don't get like people sort of like, oh, King has like say 20,000 subs because you bought 19,000. If you don't get people to subscribe after that, and actually like the algorithms actually like it screws up the algorithms if people don't subscribe because they're seeing you with these new subs. So anybody thinking about buying subs, man, it is the worst. Don't.
No, I heard they have this thing called something farm. It's a farm.
It's a bot. It's called a
bot
bot.
farm. Yeah.
Right.
Explain that to us, Tristan. What's a bot farm?
Basically, like a bot farm is somebody in another country where you say, hey, here's 5,000. I want this type of engagement every time I go live, or these many subs, and they pay like 5 to 10K a month, and they'll just basically like have different IP addresses go to your channel. But like 123 Kids said, it messes up the algorithm because the algorithm is based off right with King and Anton is mixed together in that algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have 100,000 fake people talking about King and Anton and they all disappear, you can break something because it's an artificial intelligence tool with this algorithm. So like with King is a threat because if he keeps growing this way and King is getting everybody monetized, YouTube's like this, okay, we losing money. So we're going to do a sweep. So when they do that sweep and find out who's real and who's fake, a lot of channels is going to be missing. So that's how it's going to go.
Missing.
Like you can't beat the house. The house is Google.
I'm Neo in the Matrix. I'm telling you, I got a webcam that dissolves in water. Y'all worry about the wrong person. You worry about my webcam dissolves in water. It's the worst webcam. I swear to you. Yeah, you are worrying about the wrong person because you're not gonna beat somebody that has like you can't beat me. You can't. You just can't beat me. You might as well just join me. Please join me because I want winners on my team. I want winners. You feel me? You never know. You never know. As much as me and Anton talk, hate each other. If the price is right,
I knew it.
If the price is right, if he's saying, "Yo, I'm gonna give you and Jen $100,000 to do one show for 30 minutes," I'll think about it.
Bro, he misses you. Pause, King.
Anton misses me because there was nobody out there to give him that type of. And to be honest with you, surprise, me and Anton are doing a face-off New Year's Eve. I didn't want to tell y'all. I'm fucking fuck out of here.
I know. I said it in the chat.
I'm not fucking with him. But at the end of the day, give that man props. He work hard. Give us props because we work hard. But we the new wave.
Yeah, but he's poaching though. They're gonna try to poach Jen. I bet cash.
Oh no, Jen! I want Jen to go over there because Jen. If they got 46,000, I'd say he had 100, but I think 1, 2, 3 kids say he only has 46.5. I don't know how you know that.
It's on
How,
Social Blade.
how do you know that? How you can prove that?
Go to Social Blade.
Yeah, there's a thing called Social Blade.
Social Blade.
What does that do?
It gives you all the analytics, gives you a score, it gives you like a scorecard of engagement, it gives you everything. Because I got TubeBuddy, right? And it basically gives you like TubeBuddy plus more. It gives you like it breaks everything. And I've looked for other people's videos, it gives exact number of subs and everything.
So that's how you know my subs is real.
Yeah, you can tell. Well, if someone had fake subs, it'll just give you the YouTube count, but some people try to hide it. Social Blade does whatever to find it out. So he has 46.5.
So can you find out what E Black has?
Because
he said he was 200 away.
When 200
away from what?
Too low.
200 away from appreciating his
E Black TV. All right.
Yeah, find out because I want to find out how much he has. This is amazing.
I'm not trying to be whatever. It says 60 subs. E Black TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says 60 subs, 53 uploads, video views 18.5 thousand.
Nah.
You sure this is the right check? I'm looking at it.
E Black TV, because he said he had when he was down with the 4 Horsemen, he said he had like 400.
I'm not a mod, so I can't send out. So I put in a private chat. So if you want to look at the link in the private chat, go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Let me. This is the link in the private chat. He said he has what?
Yeah, it says 60 subs, bro.
E Black TV 60.
I'm looking at the red E Black TV, 60 subs. He has a C plus. It was created September 7, 2011.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, Shannon said that's not accurate. He said Shannon said he looked up. Shannon said I just looked myself on Social Blade. Yeah, but Shannon, I thought you had some fake subs too, but you don't.
All right. Oh, it's
Shannon don't have fake subs, but I thought he did initially because I did that because he was getting the same analytics. And I was like, what's going on? If he had more subs, but then I figured out he didn't.
I'm looking at Conversation with King. You got 1.12 subs, 86.4 thousand views, 75 uploads. Created September 21st, 2021. You got a B- for like your total grade.
Why I got a B- for?
I don't know. I think it breaks down like your it says Social Blade rank, subscriber rank, video views rank.
But that's accurate. That's what I have for real. I have 1.12.
Yeah.
I have that for real. So why is mine real? Yours fake, Shannon?
Yeah, I don't know, Shannon.
Do mine.
Yeah, do hers, because that's going to tell everybody shit.
What's his on the block?
On the block with Jen.
On the block with Jen, because I know I don't have a lot of interaction.
On the block.
I gotta be mine.
Oh, nah, Jen, you do.
On the block with Jen, 1.08K subs, 46,000 views. Created April 20, 2020, 62 uploads. Does that sound?
Yes.
Yeah, that's accurate. So what's going on then? So what? He got 60 subs. He's a fucking bum.
Yo, the fuck.
I lost all my Disney advertisement because of that. Yo, that's. Can I? All right, hold on.
I'll say this, yo, King. When you start getting to 3,000, 4,000, you're gonna
wait. Hold up, Shannon. I don't know. Everybody knows that Darrell, Tristan, and 1, 2, 3 kids, they do this. He said that shit is accurate.
What is Shannon?
It's accurate because I definitely do the data science through that API. So that data has to be accurate.
Yeah, see what happens. They trying to take away.
You got fake subs.
Yo,
what's Shannon's channel? What's Shannon's channel? What's it called? Shannon Rose.
Who? Shannon's channel is called Shannon Walls. He said his subs are public. They could be public, but they.
I don't see his.
Oh yeah, no, he's right. He says his says 31. He was talking about how much he made a month. Because how much they say I made a month. You can put that.
No.
You want me to put that up there, bro?
Yeah, you can put how much. You can put how much I made. I don't care about that.
All right. This is just from the analytics.
I can show you the receipts. How much I made.
I didn't make that yet. I just got.
No,
it
we
just
don't.
says. I don't want to. It says $6 to $90 a month.
Yeah, 60. That's why. That's not true. I made my first check. I made $500.
Also, super chats. Did you?
Oh yeah, they talking about when they talk Shannon. They right when they talk about $9. They talking about the ads.
Just the ads, yeah.
Yeah, they're not talking about the super chats.
Yeah, Shannon, there's talking about your ads. You might get crazy super chats and whatnot. So
Yes, yeah, I made only 500, but that 500 went to buy me some more disposable webcams.
Yo,
I got disposable webcams.
He told me you gotta work harder. Nobody cares. Work harder.
Right.
Are you gonna get a counterpart? Because what I saw yesterday, right, with your boy Anton.
Right.
Oh, he's missing you badly. Pause. But are you gonna get a counterpart to be like a postie on your show where you have these topics, and not necessarily in an angry way, but have that back and forth? Because I think that's where not your channel's doing good. I'm not saying ish about your channel,
right?
But I think in a healthy way to get out that so-called that Hormeku side of you where you used to be like that with Anton on Beef.
Right.
If you had somebody, not saying you just purposely a simp or something like that, but if you had somebody who was opposed to your views,
right,
that might be. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I just think that for 2022,
you know what I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. Next year, 2022, I'm gonna have one-on-one interviews with people that are actually that have some type of impact on as well. So it's not gonna be a panel format. I'm also going to actually have people and keep the same people I have right now to be on the show. My focus on the one-on-one interviews, me doing a more exclusive content, and also focusing on Queen's Court because I think Queen's Court is going to take off. There's no other. I look at the ladies' nights, and there's no other place that's doing Queen's Court like we're doing Queen's Court on Conversation with King. And I'm also looking to develop more better talent. So I'm hopefully Playboy, we get him a show. We do this because we need more people to go and show and prove. But Social Blade is accurate, Shannon. I don't know. He says it's not, but Darryl says this. So he got 60. The one thing Social Blade is right about is subscribers. That motherfucker got 60 subscribers. He's drowning.
Yo, Daryl lapped him, man. Guys, yo, stop playing with me, son.
He got 60 subscribers.
Daryl
That's why he won't put.
twice.
It's gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be a sweep, and he's gonna get taken. It's bad. That's bad. Warner got 75 subscribers the first night fucking with us.
No wonder he over here getting bashed and all. He don't care as long as he over here. That's sad. I'm out, gentlemen.
All right. Yeah, have a good night. I gotta go. I gotta go and sleep with somebody from the garden, according to everybody.
All right, yo, this dude, Tristan, help your man, son. This dude, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely shout out to Tavana Perry. We appreciate you. One-on-one interviews will be happening. Good night, everybody. We did it.
Playboy about to pull up. I'm gonna get my coat, Playboy. So
yeah, open the door for me. Open the door.
Okay, I will. Okay.
You see what I mean? That's why I like them together, because I want them to talk about, real issues. That'd be a good thing. The chemistry was good. I like it. That's me. I don't know. I don't know, right? I don't know. But all right, y'all take care. Everybody, good night.
All right. You too, man.
Don't forget to make sure y'all leave a comment at the end of the video, please.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Even if it's just a question mark, it helps. Trust me, it helps the algorithms. Engagement on the videos helps. Leave a comment, please.
All right, thank you. Be easy, everybody.
All right.